Advent Health Ottawa, and by Ottawa University, Kansas State Bank, Ottawa Recreation Commission, Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Home. OU Braves Baseball on KOFO is also brought to you by Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, CarStar, the Ottawa Herald, and Arvest Bank. Now let's go to the field for OU Braves Baseball. Here's KOFO's Casey Weeder.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Alumni Park on the campus of Ottawa University in Ottawa, Kansas. We get you set for KCAC baseball as the Ottawa University Braves rank number 17 in the country at 31-5, 19-3 in conference. Play host to the Avila Eagles, 17-19, 8-15 in KCAC play. Hello, everyone. Casey Weeder with you, joined by Matt Kincaid. And complete 180, Matt, of the weather that we had just a little under 5 days ago, where it was 36 degrees, felt in the 20s. Today we're in the 80s with a solid 30 to potential 40-mile-an-hour wind. So everything's just going to play a little bit different.
Yeah, really, for sure. And quite frankly, I would much rather play a game like today with a little more wind and be warm than the game that we had last Friday where it was so chilly with the breeze blowing in from center field in our face.
Both teams coming off really good weekends. Avila taking 2 of 3 from Kansas Wesleyan as they continue to work their way up the KCAC standings. Currently, they are 3 games back of that final spot for the KCAC tournament as they try and sneak into the 6th seed. For Ottawa, they're coming off a sweep on the weekend of Southwestern. The Braves will actually host or go on the road to Lynchburg over the weekend. They'll go there Friday and Saturday to take on the Swedes. But we know these midweek games, I think at times, they play much different than the weekend. You're not seeing your 1, 2, or 3 starters in most cases, middle relief guys, and you can get some really quirky score lines one way or the other. Things can really change in a flash.
They really can, and it's one of the things, too, that sometimes the coaches, will change up their lineups a little bit, try to get a couple guys some extra at-bats that have been working hard in practice that may not have been able to see the field as much during the big series on the weekends. But the midweek games definitely are critical and super important into the standings. They all count the same, whether it's midweek or the weekend. So, you got to be prepared from day one.
We'll go and take our first break here on the pregame show. You're listening to Ottawa University Braves Baseball on KOFO.
No matter the brand, Adamson Brothers can prepare your AC for the hot summer months ahead. Call them today, 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers, maintaining your comfort since 1983.
Advent Health Ottawa invites you to Walk-In Wednesdays, a weekly hiring event from 10 to noon at 1302 South Main. They're currently looking for RNs, clinical and non-clinical support, and entry-level staff. Visit careers.adventhealth.com/Ottawa for details. Advent Health Ottawa is an equal opportunity employer.
This is Walt Dangle of Dangle & Son Mortuary. When we have a funeral or a visitation at the funeral home, we try very hard to make friends and family feel comfortable. We want you to feel at home. This is Dangle & Son setting the standard for funeral service.
Welcome back as we're just a few minutes away from OU and Avila meeting in the final midweek matchup for these 2 this year. Ottawa did take the first 2 games of this series. As you look back at them, Ottawa won the first game 15-7, and then came back and got the win up in Kansas City on a rainy day by a final of 12-2. That one ended in 8 innings back on March 22nd. But I go back to game 1 that was here. Avila at one point was up 6-1 after 3 innings. Ottawa kind of seemed a little out of sorts. The walks kind of got to Ottawa's pitching, and Avila came with some good hitting opportunities and ended up, putting a lot of pressure on OU. The Braves bats came alive, but this is definitely a dangerous Avila team when it comes to offense.
Yeah, no, you're exactly right, and they've been playing much better recently here.
We'll take our final break as we go to the national anthem. You've been listening to Ottawa University Braves Baseball on KOFO.
My name is Jose Trejo. I'm a junior here at Ottawa University, and I'm currently studying exercise science. One of my favorite things about OU is that it's a small community, and coming from Western Kansas, where all there is small country towns, I felt right at home as everyone kind of just felt like family. It's a great community. It has a lot of support behind it, and most of the professors here are extremely well about getting you to understand the knowledge that they want you to understand.
Education for a lifetime at Ottawa University. To find out more, visit online at ottawa.edu.
Hey y'all, I'm Warren Ziders, and I'm a country music artist, and Boot Barn asked me to share my story. Once I had someone come into my life and tell me, you can do this, the bet was off. It was like, okay, you told me I can do this, I will give you everything I have. and I will put everything into this, all my time, all my energy. If you're not uncomfortable, you're not growing. The best decision I ever made. You just not looking back and just running with it. Boot Barn, keep west.
Napa know-how.
At Napa, we've got more ways to keep you mobile with huge deals on Mobil 1 motor oil. Right now, get a 5-quart bottle of Mobil 1 synthetic motor oil for just $29.95. Or get $5 back when you buy a 5-quart bottle of any Mobil 1 motor oil and a Napa Platinum filter. So wherever you're going and whatever you're driving, Napa helps you stay mobile.
Napa know-how.
At participating locations does not include taxes and fees. Advertised sales price not available in some states. Offer ends 4/30/2022.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
And we're back here at Alumni Park. Braves get set to take the field in the black jerseys, black pants with the white pinstripes, Ottawa in white outlined in gold. For the Avila Eagles, the purple tops, gray bottoms with the Avila gold across the chest, and then the number on the right side of the jersey and the Avila A on the back along with the number. And starting for OU is going to be number 25, Josh Perez. Is Perez making, as we look at his numbers on the year, Matt, he comes in at 2-0, making his 5th start of the year. He has 6 appearances overall, comes in with an 8.4 K through 9. He has 14 strikeouts on the year as he's gone 15 innings. It has at times been the middle reliever for this team and middle of the week starter as well in a spot starter position. The 6'2 freshman from Upland, California, guy that Coach Grinder really excited about. The Braves got him after Christmas break. Hard throwing righty, just continuing to hopefully get better as the year goes on.
Yeah, no, you're right. And this the midweek game for someone like him is a great opportunity to stretch the arm out, see live action, and get prepared as the Braves hopefully make a long run into the postseason. They're going to need all those arms sharp and ready to go and available at a moment's notice.
Defensive alignment for the Braves: Jeffers in left, Farnham in center. The one change in what we've seen over the last couple of weeks is Gabe Eckstein will actually get the start for the Braves. Eckstein, the 6-foot senior from Lamar's, Iowa, the transfer from St. Peter's, will be out in right field. He came in really strong for Ottawa through the KCAC tournament and then also into the regionals, came up with some really important RBI and some really good at-bats. Also, it'll be Zazaya at third, Johnson at short, Weissner at second, Bone at first, and then Sizemore behind the plate. So everyone else unchanged for the Braves, coming off that 3-game win streak and a sweep of Southwestern on the weekend. Braves have won 8 straight, 13 of 15, and outscored teams 125-47 as we are just about set and leading it off for the Eagles. That is going to be number 5, Zach Linson, the 6-foot. Make that, 6-foot senior from Kansas City, Missouri. He's a transfer from Northeastern Oklahoma A&M College, and he'll hit from the right side. As you can hear that wind whipping around 81 degrees, or 83 degrees, feels like 81. And the first pitch from Perez in there for a strike as that first pitch at 159.
Always good to start the first pitch off there with a strike at the knees.
Linson hitting 263. Fastball low from Perez. Count at 1-1. Humidity at 54%, wind out of the south at 21 miles per hour and gusting up to 34. Wind blowing out to left center. 1-1 pitch. This one going to be chopped to third and foul by Linson. Might have caught the top of his foot there.
Yeah, just kind of swung out in front. He was in front of that breaking pitch and just fouled it off the inside of his left foot there.
Linson does have a home run, 16-hour. That home run actually coming against McPherson, an impressive 3-0 victory in Game 3 over a week ago. 1-2 delivery is actually going to hit Linson in the back, and he will take his base.
Yeah, it looks like that breaking ball just got away from Perez there. Clearly no intent. Leadoff batter of the game. Perez was just trying to get that pitch in on the hands, and the breaking pitch kind of sailed and lost the grip of it, and ended up hitting Lentz right between the numbers on the back.
Batting second will be number 3, Reyes Willis.
Willis, the junior infielder, from Choctaw, Mississippi.
As Perez will miss inside. Runner at first is Linson after being hit by a pitch. "1-0 from Perez is a slider that gets away. It's 2-0.
You know, and I always think when a pitcher hasn't thrown a lot of innings, or especially started a lot of games, or hasn't for a while, the first inning or so is always important. You feel like you're amped up. You got to go out and prove yourself here. And Perez just needs to remember there's plenty of defense behind him willing to help him out.
2-0 pitch is a fastball that does get by Willis. Count to 2-1. Willis, the right-handed hitter, hitting .312. 5 home runs, 19 runs batted in. For a righty, being able to turn on a ball today, because it's going to be good things.
Yes.
0-1 pitch, another fastball for a strike, or 2-2, excuse me, to Willis. And looking at Linson down there at first, not getting a huge lead on Sizemore, who behind the plate. It's one of the things for OU this year that's been really astounding is stolen bases versus what they have given up as far as.
Yeah, Sizemore's been really good.
This one's hit to second. That's going to be a base hit as it goes by. Weissner. Runner makes a turn at second, but will stay there. And Avila was something working in the top of the first after the single from Willis.
You know, and kind of to finish your point there about holding runners and stealing bases and success, you know, it's really a combination of being able to hold the runner close, which is the byproduct of the pitcher, but also a strong throwing catcher helps as well.
Forgot to mention that Avila coached on the year by Sean Sumi, who after the tragic passing of Darryl Crock back in December has done an absolutely amazing job with this club. 6-36 a year ago to where they are now. That one bunted, and that's a perfect bunt. It's dropped down. Can Ottawa get the lead runner? Yes, they can. Sizemore fires it to third. A bunt that just died in front of, right in the middle between Perez and Sizemore. And Sizemore makes a throw on the money.
Yeah, an athletic move there for sure by Sizemore to get out from his crouch and out front and field it and make a strong throw to third. Cut down the lead run there.
One down, runners at first and second for Landon Bailey, 6-foot sophomore from Lee Summit, Missouri. Transfer from Webster University. First pitch to him, going to be hit to short. Could this be 2 for OU? Johnson to Weissner. Is that going to be in time? No. Can't get it to Bone, and they will have runners at the corners with 2 outs.
Yeah, good turn there. Johnson was able to get the ball, but it wasn't quite hit hard enough, and Valley gets down the line well for the 3-hole hitter.
Brings up number 44, Isaiah Alvarez, a 5'7" sophomore from Oxnard, California. Played at Oxnard College before coming out to Kansas City to play for the Eagles. This one going to hit to third on a couple hops. Isaiah back on it, makes the throw in time as Perez works out of the jam. Avila gets 1 hit, 2 runners left on base. No score from the visitors from Kansas City as the Braves come to the plate. You're listening to Ottawa Braves Baseball on KOFO.
You can unlock more cash than you realize from your home's equity with a cash-out refinance today. In the last year, average home values have gone up nearly 20%. And with Rocket Mortgage, you can unlock thousands in less than 3 weeks. But you've got to act right now before rates go up. So when you're looking to unlock the cash in your home, Rocket can. Call 833-8ROCKET today or go to rocketmortgage.com to get started.
Rocket. Rates current as of 12/12/21. Call for cost information and conditions. Equal housing lender license in all 50 states and MLSConsumerAccess.org. Number 3030. Call 800-490-1233 for disclosures and cost information.
You're always up for some fun with the family, so you order the essentials: a new board game, some baking supplies, and even a new projector for outdoor movie night. And with the Bank of America customized Cash Rewards credit card, you can choose to earn 3% cash back on online shopping, which could increase to up to 5.25% as a preferred rewards member. Rewards which you can put toward an extra treat that everyone will enjoy, like an old-fashioned popcorn machine. Visit bankofamerica.com/more rewarding and apply now. Copyright 2021 Bank of America Corporation.
Avila put some pressure on Josh Perez, but he comes up with a couple ground balls to get him out of the inning, Matt. And really, when they put it in play, The base hit that he had, Weissner was going to cover second and just put it in the right spot. But Perez throwing strikes, more importantly, after hitting his first batter of the game.
Exactly, and I think, I had mentioned that when you don't get a chance to start a lot, sometimes when you get on the mound, you're a little amped up. And after that first batter, Perez settled in nicely, made some good pitches, kept limited the damage, and only ended up scattering a couple of hits and got out of the inning with nothing to show for it.
Up for the Braves will be Weissner, Farnham, and Bone. Jonah Weissner, the 5'10" junior from Mission, British Columbia, who is continuing to stay hot, hitting .407, 11 homers, 33 runs batted in. For the transfer from Allen Community College. And he's going to take a slider outside for ball one as he will face off against Brian Coffey. He makes his 6th start of the year. He has 13 appearances, 0-3 record, 34 innings pitched, 30 strikeouts to 10 walks, and another fastball. This one high in the count to 2-0. He has a 6.62 ERA. Coffey, a 5'11" junior from Dix Hills, New York. Breaking ball gets away from him. It's 3-0. Transfer from Pace University. .3-0 count to Weissner. Delivery is going to be in there for a strike with a fastball as Weissner was taking all the way. Braves again with Josh Larinaga at third base, coaching today. Rob Stagey down the first base line for OU. 3-1 count to Weissner. Top of the first inning, or bottom of the first inning, excuse me, and he's going to take another fastball. This one catches the lower part of the zone, and the count goes full.
Good pitch there. That ball ran away from the left-hander. Caught the outer corner of the plate for a strike at the knees.
3-2 pitch to Weissner, breaking ball in the dirt, and he will head to first base as he draws a leadoff walk.
I noticed today, Casey, the outfield very deep, as you would expect, especially in the center and left, with the wind blowing out.
That was Weissner's 28th walk as well, Matt. That's the most on the team to go along with 22 stolen bases. That's exactly what you want out of your leadoff guy.
Prototypical leadoff guy.
Farnham at the plate, and he's going to take a strike. The fastball from Coffey. Tyler Farnham, the 6'2" sophomore from Santa Clara, California. Average up to 308. And they're going to throw back on Weissner. He gets back in time. Farnham, no home runs, 19 runs batted in. In his normal center field position. So we've seen him most of the year. 0-1 pitch, runner going. It's going to be a close play at second. Not in time as Weissner able to get that left hand in on a good throw from Moraney. The Braves with a runner in scoring position and the count at 1-1.
Yeah, tough pitch to run on there, and it just shows Weissner speed. That pitch was up in the zone, which makes it easier for the catcher to catch and transfer on the throw, and got a fastball.
1 ball and 1 strike to Farnham as Weissner stands at second base. One pitch, fastball is fouled away down the first base line. Count to 1-2. Defensively, Alvarez in left, Reams at center, Kolb in right. Willis at third, Bailey at short, Bacon at second, Linson at first, Moraney behind the plate, and Brian Coffey on the mound. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Farnham, the 2-hitter. Weissner at second base, drew the walk, stole second. One-two pitch, Farnham again. He was jammed inside, able to get enough of it to spray it out of play.
I really like the approach here. Farnham's trying to shoot that ball to the right side, hopefully punch it between first and second. Worst case, you roll over it for the out, but you're able to move the runner to third.
1 ball and 2 strikes to Farnham. 1-2 delivery low. Nice job getting over by Mulroney as that one bounced a couple inches in front of him, was able to slide over enough to keep it in front, and the count evens at 2-2. Two balls and 2 strikes. Breaking ball hit to the left side. That's a base hit. They're going to send Weissner home. Throw is going to be cut off, and he will score easily on the RBI single from Tyler Farnham.
Yeah, really good job there by Farnham. Battled, fouled off a couple really good pitches, and finally got a pitch out over the plate and was able to bang it into left field for the RBI single.
That brings up Holland Bone, who was named for the 3rd time this year the KCAC Player of the Week. Last week, 7 of 9, hit 778, scored 8 runs, 3 homers, 7 RBIs, 6 walks. 5 of those were intentional, 3 stolen bases, and a slugging percentage at 1.889. That's pretty good.
I think that's good.
Slider outside to Bone, count at 1-0. We have seen him as frustrated as he could be at seeing those intentional walks, has been able to keep his composure and take what pitchers are giving him right now.
Yeah, and that's the key. You know, when he is getting pitched to, he's just not missing.
1-0 delivery, a changeup for a strike right at the belt, and the count evens at 1-1. Talked to him a little bit after the game where he was walked intentionally 3 times, and told me he looked good running the bases. Said his legs feel really good, so said even though they might not be pitched to you, you're coming to thread on the back.
That's right. That's right. Those pinstripes make him look even faster.
1-1 delivery is low and outside, and the count 2. They're going to throw back on Farnham, and they're going to say he's out. Farnham unable to get back in time, and great throw by Mulroney.
Yeah, the 2-3 put out there is unfortunate. You hate to get backpicked in a situation like that, especially with Bone at the plate.
So base is empty, and Bone is ahead in the count at 2-1. That fastball high and inside, 3-1. Bone on the year 469, 18 homers and 51 runs batted in. 3-1 to Bone is going to be right down the middle for a strike, and we've gone full. Full count to Holland Bone is 1 down in the bottom of the first. Ottawa up 1-0. 3-2 delivery low and outside, and they will walk Bone.
Yeah, good patience there by Bone. Realized that the pitches that were called for strikes were probably pitches he couldn't do damage to. Lived to fight another day and earn the walk.
Avila does lead the all-time series, 18-31-1. Braves have won 6 in a row, dating back to 2019, and 2 straight here at Alumni Park. Up to the plate, Connor Jeffers. Breaking ball in there on the outside part of the plate, 4-1. Jeffers hitting .352, has 8 home runs, 29 runs batted in. Bone at first base after the 1-out walk. 0-1 pitch is going to be in there again, right with a fastball. It's quickly 0-2. Connor Jeffers, the Burlington, Kansas native, went to Southeastern Oklahoma State for a couple years before coming to OU. 0-2 pitch to Jeffers, well outside. Count 1-2. Coffey's stayed predominantly on the outer part of the plate, is trying to get OU to chase a little bit.
Yeah, trying to stay away and not let Braves hitters be able to turn and yank that ball into this jet stream into left center.
1-2 delivery, strike 3, as he got Jeffers to swing at a breaking ball. As he goes down swinging for out number 2. With 2 down in the bottom of the first, it'll be Nicholas Sizemore, 5'10" junior from Pryor, Oklahoma. As Coffee makes the attempt to throw to first. More soda.
The half-hearted.
Now that it's a requirement.
Yes.
First pitch, low and outside to Sizemore. It's 1-0. Sizemore's average is .291. Catcher has 5 home runs and 25 runs batted in. Bone still at first. He drew a walk. 1-0 delivery, breaking ball, misses low. 2-0 as Braves got a leadoff walk to Weissner. Came around to score on the RBI single from Farnham. Like Ottawa might be able to add a couple more, but Farnham thrown out at first on the put out, and Bone gets a walk, and so far left there. A cutter that just misses outside. Looked pretty good from here. I thought maybe just a little high there, Matt.
Could be a little high there.
Counted 3-0 to Sizemore with Johnson on deck. .30 pitch is a fastball for a strike. Coffee going with the long sleeves this afternoon. Seen a few players rocking those.
Yeah.
Don't want to get that sunburn.
That's right.
Haven't seen the sun a whole lot this year, so
keep the baseball tan in effect.
3-1 delivery, going to be hit up the middle. It'll be a single. Bone going to turn for third. He's going to go. Going to need a good slide to be safe, and he is. As taking second is Sizemore. Bone had his head up the whole time trying to see what Loranaga wanted him to do.
Yeah, that's a great point there, Casey. He was running hard from as soon as the ball was hit. With 2 outs, you should be running hard the whole way and trying to expect to go from first. And, you know, we always said, make the third base coach hold you up. Expect to go from first to third on a ball hit with 2 outs.
And Alvarez seemed a little surprised that Bone made the decision to go for third, which maybe that was a little bit of the, I wouldn't say lackadaisical by any means, but less urgency than what you would have if it was a Weissner or a Farnham out there trying to turn second.
Sure. Big man lulls him to sleep and then pounces on him.
First pitch to Johnson was high, 1-0. 1-0 delivery. That slider works almost away and then back in sometimes on these righties. Makes it really tough, but that one does stay off the plate, 2-0. Runners at second and third for OU. 2-0 delivery to Johnson. He'll take a breaking ball for a strike. That one just dropped right into the zone, and it's 2-1.
Yeah, nice pitch there. And again, a pitch probably Johnson wasn't going to be able to do much with. Take the strike. See another pitch here.
2-1 the count. 2 outs. Bottom of the first. Braves have scored 1. They lead at 1-0. 2-1 delivery. This one's going to be hit to left. Popped up. Driven back to the fence. And it's gone. Carson Johnson rides the jet stream out of here on a what in most days would be a lazy fly ball, but gets caught in that 25-mile-per-hour wind and hits the 3-run homer, and Ottawa goes up 4-0.
Yeah, that ball was, I mean, I'll be very honest. When it left the bat, I didn't think it had a chance. I thought it was just going to be a ball that carried maybe out to relatively deep center field or even to the track, but with this wind, it just kept going and going. And it also illustrates the strength of Johnson there to be able to muscle it up and have enough, even with the wind, to get it out of here.
It was hit to the deepest part of the ballpark, too. He didn't cheat it at all, that's for sure.
No.
So it's 4-0 OU, bottom of the first, and Gabe Eckstein to the plate for OU. Gabe at .255 with the average. That's 3 home runs and 10 runs batted in. 0-1 pitch, a breaking ball that he's out in front of. It's 0-2. Eckstein from Lamar's, Iowa, transferred in a year ago. 0-2 delivery, a breaking ball hit hard to short. Over to his right is Bailey. His throw off the mark, and Eckstein in there in time as Linson had to scramble to get off the bag and unable to get his foot back on before Eckstein reaches.
And I think that ball that was hit to the shortstop kind of caught him on the backhand, and instead of working around the ball, and with Eckstein's speed down the line, had to kind of rush the throw and pull the first baseman off the bag there.
Eckstein reaches on the error by Bailey. This one's going to be hit, popped up to center. Shortstop, center, fielder, shortstop calls everyone off. Bailey had to fight through the wind to make the grab, but Ottawa scores 4 in the bottom of the first as Isaiah does pop out to end the inning. You've been listening to Ottawa Braves Baseball on KOFO.
My name is Darby Whitell. I'm from Ottawa, Kansas. I'm studying biology and I'm a freshman at Ottawa University. I didn't expect how involved I would feel coming here. It's almost kind of like its own community. I'm very close with my family, like my parents, my brothers, my grandparents, like they're all my big support systems and they can come see my sporting events. Coming here was one of the best decisions I could have made.
The right decision for you is Ottawa University. Find out more by visiting ottawa.edu.
DQ presents. Picture this. You stand before the awe-inspiring new signature stack burger menu at DQ and your mouth wonders, where have you been all my life? That's 5 taste bud tempting cheeseburgers with 100% real seasoned beef. You peek at the loaded A1 stack burger with 2 premium sauces. Then the flamethrower stack burger with tongue-tingling jalapeno bacon. Then you realize moments like these are exactly why we have the DQ signature stack burger menu. DQ. Happy tastes good. Get it delivered at DQ.com.
Carson Johnson hits his 4th home run of the season with a 3-run home run, stretches the lead out for OU to 4-0 after 1 inning. Moraney, Leslie, and Cole due up for Avila. As Perez has been given a 4-run lead. Logan Moraney, a 6'3" junior from Houston, Texas, transferred from Pitt State here in Kansas. Have to make sure we get that out there first. First pitch from Perez, low and in the dirt. 1-0. Now, if Presto is correct, stats-wise, Perez with 9 pitches in the first inning. I don't know if that's correct or not, but well, could have been.
We'll go with it.
We'll go.
We're going to be optimistic.
1-0 pitch off the end of that towards the Ottawa dugout foul. It's 1-1. Moraney hitting .245, 4 home runs, 23 runs batted in. One pitch from Perez. It's going to be hit to third. This is going to be tough for Zazaya. On 1 foot, makes the throw in time. Moraney with great speed down the line, but Zazaya had to charge that one, and it took a perfect throw to get him.
It really did, and he took a great angle to that baseball. Instead of waiting back on it, he circled it so he could get his momentum going toward first, which gave him the extra oomph to get it there just in time on the close play.
Brings to the plate J.D. Leslie, 6'2" sophomore from League City, Texas. And he'll take a slider just off the plate for ball 1. Transfer from Ranger College.
League City would be
Houston
area.
1-0 pitch, jammed him inside with a fastball. Tied him up on the swinging strike, 1-1. 1 down, top of the second. Braves scored 4 in the bottom of the first inning. 1-1 pitch, swinging strike again. It's 1-2. League City around by Bay City, Baytown, Galveston, all those areas. Yep.
A little hurricane prone there.
1-2 pitch, breaking ball. This one's going to be hit to short. Time for Johnson to gather and throw. We're out, number 2. I bet the humidity is higher than 45% down there right now. I could be wrong, but
does it ever get below about 80?
I don't think so. That's why they have a roof on that Minute Maid Park down there.
Yes, keeps the more comfortable. this time of year in summer.
Slider outside from Perez to start off. Bryce Culp, a 5'8" sophomore from Placerville, California. One 0 delivery, just misses high with a changeup. It's 2-0. Culp hitting .250. No home runs, but does have a couple RBI. 2-0 pitch in there. 2-1.
Nice pitch there. Kind of a backdoor breaking ball caught the outer half of the plate.
Perez so far working entirely out of the stretch. 2-1 pitch. Another slider, but this one does get away. It's 3-1.
You know, and I really like the way that Perez is attacking the hitters here. Not trying to be anything too fancy. Just gets the ball, gets on the toes of the rubber, and goes right at him.
3-1 count. 2 Culp. That one's low for ball 4. Culp reaches base with 2 outs in the top of the second.
I'll own that when the announcer jinx.
Like that, you did say you like how he was throwing strikes. So
yep, I'll fully own that one.
Brings up Brandon Bacon, a 5'7" freshman from Emory, Texas. Fastball inside, 1-0. I don't know what it is about college baseball, but if you could wear white shoes, it's a great look, no matter what you wear. That might be my allegiance to the University of Texas, is that's all they wear.
That's all they wear. With the burnt orange.
1-0 delivery inside, and they're going to throw down to first, not in time to try and catch Culp sleeping, and that pitch was called the ball, 2-0. Must have just been a little high above the belt, because
yeah, pretty good pitch, all said and done.
2-0 from Perez. Goes off the foot of the umpire as it was fouled off, and he's going to need to walk that one off. Counted 2-1.
Yeah, that's
going to leave a mark.
Caught him. Looks like maybe just inside off of the shin guard.
Bacon hitting 167. No home runs with 5 RBI. He's going to chop this one at the plate, but it goes foul, and count is 2-2. Runner at first with 2 down for the Eagles. Brandon Bacon at the plate. Count at 2-2. Delivery from Perez. Almost. Oh, they're going to say strike 3 looking. Bacon spun out of the way, but caught the inside part of the plate, and that ends the inning. As we go to the bottom of the second, OU 4, Avila nothing. You're listening to Braves Baseball on 1220 at 103.7 FM KOFO.
O'Reilly.
Cleaning your fuel system can make your car run better and improve gas mileage. Visit O'Reilly Auto Parts and pick up a bottle of Chevron Techron Fuel System Cleaner and add it to your tank during your next fill-up. On sale now, buy one, get one free at O'Reilly Auto Parts. Stop by and talk to our professional parts people today or visit O'ReillyAuto.com.
O'Reilly Auto Parts. Napa know-how.
At Napa, we've got more ways to keep you mobile with huge deals on Mobil 1 motor oil. Right now, get a 5-quart bottle of Mobil 1 synthetic motor oil for just $29.95. Or get $5 back when you buy a 5-quart bottle of any Mobil 1 motor oil and a Napa Platinum filter. So wherever you're going and whatever you're driving, Napa helps you stay mobile.
Napa know-how.
At participating locations does not include taxes and fees. Advertised sales price not available in some states. Offer ends 4/30/2022.
And we're back at Alumni Park for the bottom of the second inning. Braves will have Spradlin, Weissner, and Farnham due up. They scored 4 runs on 3 hits in the first inning, which was capped off by a 3-run home run from Carson Johnson, his 4th home run of the year. And it'll be Zack Spradlin leading it off for the Braves, hitting .313, 2 home runs, 19 runs batted in, and he takes one inside for ball 1 from Coffey. Spradlin on the year, 14 walks and just 13 strikeouts, and then the 19 stolen bases. And, we've heard Gabe talk about it. 1-0 pitch popped up behind home plate, going back on it, and a great grab by Mulroney to retire Spradlin on the pop-up.
Yeah, that plays tougher, but it helped out a little bit with the wind blowing out. The ball kind of held up, but still a great effort there by Mulroney to catch that.
So we go back to the top of the OU lineup with Jonah Weissner, who indicated us before the game that family's been tuning in, so appreciate the family. We're now North America wide.
That's right.
Up in Canada, so I like to hear that. Anytime we can spread Brave Nation to other parts of the globe, as he gets a fastball inside for strike one. 0-1 delivery, swinging strike from Weissner. It's quickly 0-2 as he reached base in the first inning on a walk, stole a base, and then came in to score on the RBI single from Farnham. 0-2 pitch to Weissner. He's going to hit this one to left field for a base hit. And that one's going to go by the left fielder. He's going to turn for second, going to dig for third. Here goes Jonah Weissner to third base. He'll have a stand-up as he got the single and grabbed two bags after the error.
Yeah, nice job there. I mean, that pitch kind of ran away from the left-hander, and he just took the pitch and where it was pitched and served it into left field and hit it hard. And Alvarez out there had trouble with it as it skipped between his legs and all the way to the wall.
Weissner's so good at choking up on the bat and then just taking what's given on two strikes.
Yeah.
He'll go the opposite way if he needs to, but for the first two pitches that at bat seemed completely fooled and then just locked in to get that single. Bring up Tyler Farnham, who takes a fastball for a strike. Farnham's RBI single in the first. That was RBI number 20. Oh, 1 pitch, raking ball outside, 1-1. A lot of games today, Matt, across the KCAC. The one everyone keeping an eye on, that number 22 Tabor at number 13 McPherson. That game started at 1. We'll see if we can get a score here in a little bit. 1-1 to Farnham. He's going to hit this one right back up the middle, and he's got another RBI single as Weissner will score from third. Second single for Farnham and another RBI.
Good job hitting right there. Just took it right back up the middle. Gave the pitcher some happy feet.
5-0 OU. And other games, York at Bethany. That one started at 2. Oklahoma Wesleyan at Friends starts at 3. And Kansas Wesleyan at Sterling starts at 4. Bone walked, scored a run in the first as Farnham stands at first base. Slider in there for strike one from Coffey. No balls, 1 strike, 1 down. Bottom of the second, Braves have added to their lead as they're up 5-0. It's a log jam at the top of the KCAC right now. Ottawa in first at 19-3. You have McPherson 17-5, Tabor 17-5, and Friends at 17-5.
Yeah, definitely going to be some battle down the stretch there. And that Friends Oklahoma Wesleyan game, and interesting as Wesleyan's scrambling to try to make the playoffs.
It is, and you look at the bottom half of the bracket as well. As Bone takes low, the count evens at 1-1. I mean, you've got Bethany 11-11, Kansas Wesleyan 11-12. Then you've got York at 9-13. So everyone just kind of right there, and then right behind them is Avila at 8-15. So definitely not out of it with a couple weekends left. 1-1 pitch, fouled at the plate by Bone. Count at 1-2. But we always talk about when you can have that additional win in the win column, whether it counts, looking at it, so hard to pick up wins in this conference. And Ottawa had 19 wins, and McPherson at Tabor both at 17.
Yeah, and the big series looming down the stretch. I think Ottawa's at Tabor. Tabor will be here.
We'll cover that Friday game, but they will be on the road at Bethany this weekend. 1-2 pitch, low. Farnham on the run. Good throw from Mulroney. Gets Farnham. And he is retired on the base paths for the second time.
Nice throw there by the catcher, right on the base. And Farnham got a relatively good jump, but just a better throw.
Farnham, who was picked off first base in the first inning, gets thrown out trying to take second in the second inning. Base is empty for Bone. 2-2 from Coffee, and he's going to strike out. And they're going to say foul tip caught at the plate, so that ends the Braves in the second. As that will take us to the top of the third. Braves up 5-0. You're listening to Braves Baseball on KOFO.
The Ottawa Herald's new owner, Cherry Road Media, is bringing back local news to your local newspaper and want your help. Send news tips or story ideas to news@ottawaherald.com. For advertising, call Erica, 785-577-3935.
Learning to work as part of a team is a trait that not only benefits students and athletes now, but can help them as leaders of tomorrow. This is Eric Price, Funeral Director and owner of Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Homes, proud to sponsor this sports broadcast on KOFO. Visit lamb-roberts.com.
Nobody protects you from mayhem like Allstate. I'm a speed bump. Did you hear what I said? I'm a speed bump. And if you have cut rate car insurance, the cost to reattach your muffler could really be a bump in the road. So switch to Allstate, save money, and be better protected from mayhem, like me.
Based on coverage and limits selected, subject to terms, conditions, and availability. In most states, prices vary based on how you buy. Allstate Bar and Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
Played 2 here in Ottawa. Braves up 5-0 as they get the RBI single for Tyler Farnham, who's had a pair of RBI singles to start this game. As Jonah Weissner's already come around to score 2 runs through 2 innings, but we thought that last play there from Bone looked like it was foul tipped at the plate, caught the turf. Umpire says otherwise.
Yeah, I guess he's saying that it was on the transfer. Tough for him to see because all the action was happening behind him. But nonetheless, it's ruled the third out.
Perez at 26 pitches starting the top of the third. Breaking ball misses low. Now 1-0. He faces the top of the Avila lineup with Linson. Followed by Willis and Reams. This one's going to be chopped to third. Zazaya going to have to turn and fire. Is he going to get it in time? Bone with a nice snag. Makes the play at first. Bounce to his left, able to pull it in and avoid running into the runner for the first out.
Nice footwork, nice glove work there by Bone. Zozaya. Ball took a funny hop up high and good speed there by the leadoff, but Bone was able to save the out with some flash in the leather.
1 down in the third inning. Avila Eagles at the plate. And a fastball from Perez. Starts 0-1.
I like that fastball with some downward movement late.
Willis, who had a single in the first inning, was left stranded at third base. 0-1 delivery, tries to go back to the fastball. It's low, 1-1. Willis, who shot it to the right side of the infield as Weissner was covering second. And Avila, who had runners at second and third with 1 out in that first inning, unable to scratch one across, and Perez got out of that jam. Chopped foul down the third base line. It's 1-2. That's gone. We're just going to lose it all. It's all right. 1 ball, 2 strikes. It's just flying around out here. 1-2 delivery from Perez. Stringing strike 3. Gets his second strikeout of the game. And 2 down in the third for Avila.
A few more of these gusts, might say we're not in Kansas anymore.
Reams is going to hit one to third, just foul, as Zozaya was not playing on top of the bag there. It's going to be a tough play for him if that ball was fair. No balls, 1 strike, 2 down, top of the third inning. Ottawa up 5-0. Avila at the plate. 0-1 pitch, misses outside. 1-1. Reams, who reached on a fielder's choice in the first inning, fouls one again towards the Ottawa dugout. It's 1-2. And he was left stranded at second back in the first inning. Looks like we got a good crowd out in the left field parking lot today. Make sure you get enough sun out there. Maybe a home run ball or two. 1-2 pitch, well outside from Perez, 2-2. Also the bus parked out, and it's a dicey move.
Dicey move today.
Parked out in that left field parking lot.
The folks in left field, at least the ones that are out there with their vehicles, have a chance to protect themselves.
2-2 pitches in the dirt. 3-2 to Reams.
I still like the idea. We need the left field porch sponsored by a insurance company or a window breakage. Anybody listening want to jump in?
That's going to be ball 4 as it's in the dirt. As Perez was ahead at 1-2 through 3 straight balls. And Avila again with a base runner with 2 outs, similar to the situation they had in the second inning. Bring up Bailey, who grounded into a fielder's choice as well. Back in the first inning. Good lead over at first. And Bailey's going to hit this one hard for a base hit to the left side of the infield. And Avila with something working with 2 down in the top of the third.
Bailey looked like he was looking fastball on the first pitch and cut it loose.
Runners at first and second for Avila with 2 outs, and Alvarez at the plate. Grounded out to third to end the top of the first inning. Perez looks back to second, then delivers one in the dirt. Sizemore able to block it and keep it in front of him, 1-0.
One thing I noticed with Perez, 6'2" right-hander, kind of a long delivery, kind of winds up, hides the ball. Good arm swing.
1-0 pitch. Slider working inside to the hitter is fouled off. Sizemore, it's 1-1.
Looks like he uses his arm more, kind of a whip to get the ball and not as much lower body drive. I mean, he's driving obviously to get the ball there, but a lot of arm whip, which allows for a lot of extra movement on that baseball.
1-1 pitch from Perez, going to be chopped to third. Zazaya just going to step on the bag to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, 2 left on base for Avila. We go to the bottom of the third. Braves up 5-0. You listen to Braves baseball on KOFO.
DQ presents. Picture this. You stand before the awe-inspiring new signature stack burger menu at DQ and your mouth wonders, where have you been all my life? That's 5 taste bud tempting cheeseburgers with 100% real seasoned beef. You peek at the loaded A1 stack burger with 2 premium sauces. Then the flamethrower stack burger with tongue-tingling jalapeno bacon. Then you realize moments like these are exactly why we have the DQ signature stack burger menu. DQ. Happy tastes good. Get it delivered at DQ.com.
Save time and hassle later by checking your vehicle now to be sure all of your lights and signals are in working order, adjust mirrors, and check your tire pressure. This reminder from CarStar Ottawa. Call 242-8916. CarStar. Relax. We'll take it from here.
This is Walt Dangle of Dangle & Son Mortuary. The families we serve are our friends and neighbors who come from all walks of life. It doesn't matter what you spend, everyone receives the highest level of service. Dangle & Son sets the standard for funeral service.
Braves up 5-0 as we start the bottom of the third inning with Connor Jeffers, followed by Sizemore and Johnson. Coffee through 2 innings has thrown 47 pitches, 4 earned runs, 2 strikeouts, and 2 walks. Jeffers struck out swinging in the first inning. Leads it off for OU in the third. Tried to add to their 5-run lead, and he almost gets Takes one up near the eyes for ball one.
Looked like he might have thought about maybe laying down a bunt and realized that pitch was up high.
1-0 delivery. This one fouled out of play, 1-1. Braves picked up wins 30 and 31 over the weekend. It's the 5th time in program history OU has reached 30 wins in a year. 2nd time under Grinder. 1-1 pitch, swinging strike on a breaking ball from Jeffers. He's behind 1-2. Most wins for OU was last year with 37. They finished the year at 37 and 20.
Great year for sure.
One-two pitch from Coffey, swinging strike 3 as Jeffers behind that one, and one down in the 3rd for OU.
Yeah, just a good fastball right there from Coffey. Was able to get it by Jeffers for strike 3. Slightly elevated, and Jeffers swung right through it.
Nicholas Sizemore singled back in the 1st. Scored on that 3-run home run. He's going to have a single as he sees a fastball and pulls it to the left side for the single. Makes a big turn at first. Will stay at first base.
Sizemore swinging early.
Sizemore will have a pinch runner. I believe that's going to be Brad Grant, who did pinch run in the previous plate appearance for Sizemore. Before I could get that out there, Johnson already hit the 3-run home run, so apologies on that one. Grant, the 5'7" junior from Vancouver, Washington. Johnson at the plate has a home run today to dead center, which opened it up to a 4-run inning in the 1st for OU.
You know, and who says baseball is not a fast action game?
1-0 delivery, breaking ball, just misses high, too. And I hear students behind us getting their Sonic orders in, so you just want to get that Powerade slush or whatever you need today, Red Bull slush, Matt.
I'd go with the cherry limeade.
That's your go-to at Sonic, huh?
That is my go-to Sonic. The cherry limeade. All-time classic.
2-0 delivery, gonna miss inside, 3-0 to Johnson. The runner at first with one down in the bottom of the 3rd. Braves leading 5-0.
Little action in both bullpens. Not atypical for a midweek game.
3-0 delivery outside, ball 4, and Johnson will take his base. He draws the 1-out walk. So runners at 1st and 2nd for OU with one down, and Gabe Eckstein to the plate. Just remember back to the win over Tabor last year at the KCAC tournament where he came through with a 2 RBI single. Did it again just a day later to give Ottawa the lead.
2 big clutch hits for sure.
Eckstein takes fastball for a strike from Coffey. And then count 0-1. Eckstein, who reached on an error in the 1st. Runners at 1st and 2nd, one down, bottom of the 3rd inning. 0-1 pitch, high and fouled back to the netting. 0-2. Almost feels like you have to go and attack Coffey on his first pitch, because that's after he gets that first pitch fastball in there or slider. It's been pretty tough for Ottawa to get after it.
It really is, and you know he's done a good job of getting ahead of the Ottawa hitters, and then it's just mixed them up and kept them off balance.
The extra base hits Ottawa has had have all been on that first pitch. 0-2 delivery. And Eckstein going to chop it to 3rd. They'll step on the back. Can they get 2? Yes, they can. Double play for the Eagles ends the inning. Braves, no runs, 1 hit, 1 left on base. We go to the 4th inning. Braves up 5-0. You're listening to Ottawa Baseball on KOFO.
Welcome back to the quickest podcast ever, brought to you by Kohl's.
Today's topic, Easter style.
I love when everyone's dressed in their Easter best.
Then you need to check out the deals at Kohl's. I got 25% off the perfect floral dress, a new shirt for my husband for only $34.99, and got 25% off outfits the kids are gonna look adorable in.
Cue the family photo op.
Exactly. Did I mention you can also get an extra 30, 20, or 15% off with your Kohl's card and earn Kohl's cash?
Looks like some bunny hunted down the savings.
Select styles, 30, 20, or 15% offer ends April 16th. Some exclusions apply. See store or Kohl's.com for details.
DQ presents. Picture this. You stand before the awe-inspiring new signature stack burger menu at DQ and your mouth wonders, where have you been all my life? That's 5 taste bud tempting cheeseburgers with 100% real seasoned beef. You peek at the loaded A1 stack burger with 2 premium sauces. Then the flamethrower stack burger with tongue-tingling jalapeno bacon. Then you realize moments like these are exactly why we have the DQ signature stack burger menu. DQ. Happy tastes good. Get it delivered at DQ.com.
Braves lead 5-0. We start the 4th inning here in Ottawa. Josh Perez, 42 pitches in 3 innings, 2 strikeouts, 2 walks for the freshman from California. Faces Moraney, Leslie, and Culp to start off the 4th inning. Braves with 5 runs on 6 hits, no errors. Avila, no runs, 2 hits, 2 errors. Moraney grounded out to 3rd in the 2nd inning on a well-hit ball as Isaiah took a really good throw to get him.
Temperature's up to 84 degrees now.
First pitch, fastball low. Count at 1-0.
All-time record high for today, 88. Way back in 1972. So we're within range.
We're getting close. We're getting close. 1-0 pitch, chopped to 3rd, but foul.
You were around for that one, weren't you?
Just a couple, I was within that range.
You were within that range.
No, just another 17 years before I was. Drives people crazy when I tell them I grew up in the 80s.
80s.
I was in the 80s for about 6 months. So it's a rocking time.
That rocking time.
1-1 delivery. Swinging strike on a fastball as Moraney out in front. It's 1-2.
You're probably rocking that mullet at 6
It's what it was, yeah. Pretty sure that's like a rite of passage in Texas. You know, unfortunately, I was on the chili bowl train. That was what my mom went for.
But yes.
1 ball and 2 strikes. Nobody down top of the 4th inning. And this one hit right back to Perez. It's high. He has to get on the back of the mound, makes the throw, and Bone able to apply the tag on the body for out number 1. That's a tough play. Having to field that on the back portion of the mound and make that throw.
It really is, because the pitcher's got all of his weight coming toward home plate and then just stop and then try to back up the hill. Try not to stumble over the edge of the mound and the rubber and still field the ball and make a good throw. Nice job by Perez.
First pitch to Leslie is low. Count at 1-0.
Plays like that, I still argue pitchers are athletes.
No doubt about that.
No doubt about it.
1-0 pitch. Hit right back to Perez. Goes off of his glove. It's going to end up in center field, though. Johnson unable to come up with it. Would have been a tough play anyways, with trying to spin around and potentially make a throw. And a 1-out single for the Eagles.
Good effort there by Perez, and I'm not sure that if he doesn't tip that Johnson has an opportunity at it anyway. The ball was hit pretty well.
Third hit of the game for the Eagles. We'll bring Culp up with 1 down and a runner at first. First pitch to him. Fastball outside, 1-0. Interesting stat here for Bryce Culp. 6 hits on the year, 5 of them doubles.
Doubles machine.
Extra base hit machine and another fastball low. It's 2-0. Raised to have a couple pitchers down in the bullpen.
Loosening.
Or maybe just one pitcher and someone holding the bat.
Yep, it looks like, just one pitcher right now.
2 balls, no strikes. Runner at first. This one does catch the zone for Perez. It's 2-1. On the way. Fastball that is foul tipped. Count 2-2 as Perez is fought back after being behind 2-0. Culp walked in the second, was left stranded at first. Two-two pitch, low and outside is going to go off the leg of Sizemore, and the runner will advance to second. And avoids the potential double play here for Avila.
Probably scored as a wild pitch till since the ball hit in the left-handed batter's box.
3 balls and 2 strikes. Runner at second base for Avila is Leslie. 3-2 from Perez. Going to be hit to third. Zazaya watches the runner back to second, then able to go to first in time for the second out.
Good work there by Zazaya to freeze the runner at second and still record the out at first. And again, some nice glove work by the big man Bone at first.
Bring up the 9-hole hitter Bacon. Struck out looking in the second. First pitch from Perez, a fastball at the belt for a strike, 0-1. Bacon, a left-handed hitter. Second baseman this afternoon. 0-1 from Perez, foul back to the backstop. It's 0-2. The ball's 2 strikes, 2 down, top of the fourth. OU up 5-0 Eagles at the plate. Runner at second. Delivery from Perez, tries to go with a breaking ball, gets away from him. 1-2.
Last time for strike 3, I ran the ball in on the left-handed hitting Bacon. That time tried to go away from him.
One-two pitch, and that one's going to get away from Sizemore, but they're going to say it was foul tipped. So the runner will go back to second as Leslie was halfway down to third.
Yeah, very fortunate there. Looked like maybe foul tipped up, caught Sizemore in the mask as he came out adjusting his face piece there.
1-2 breaking ball, misses a little high. Count evens. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Top of the fourth. Runner at second for Avila. 2-2 pitch. Misses outside again. They're going to throw down to second. Can they get him? Yes, they can. Sizemore with a laser. And that ends the inning for the Eagles as Leslie is thrown out at second base. No runs, 1 hit, none left on base for Avila. We go to the bottom of the fourth, OU 5, Avila nothing. You're listening to Braves Baseball on KOFO.
Hon, look, it's heartburn. He's gonna try and ruin our vacation.
Don't worry. I packed Prilosec OTC. 1 pill in the morning prevents excess acid production that can cause frequent heartburn.
Nice. Aloha, heartburn.
Block heartburn from your summer bucket list with Prilosec OTC. It's possible while taking Prilosec OTC. Use as directed for 14 days to treat frequent heartburn, not for immediate relief.
Don't wait until you have heartburn to start Prilosec OTC. Kick your summer off right and look for Prilosec OTC at Walmart or Walmart.com.
My name is Jose Trejo. I'm a junior here at Ottawa University, and I'm currently studying exercise science. One of my favorite things about OU is that it's a small community, and coming from Western Kansas, where all there is small country towns, I felt right at home as everyone kind of just felt like family. It's a great community. It has a lot of support behind it, and most of the professors here are extremely well about getting you to understand the knowledge that they want you to understand.
Education for a lifetime at Ottawa University. To find out more, visit online at ottawa.edu.
It's relentless. I just want to take a drink of water. It's like, welcome back to Alumni Park, as it will be Zack Spradlin and Weissner to the plate for OU in the fourth inning. After 47 pitches to get through 2 innings for Coffee, 12 pitches in the third, Madden, after giving up a single and a walk, able to shut down OU. And he'll get Zaziah with a breaking ball for a strike.
Yeah, Coffey's done a really nice job in the last inning, keeping the Ottawa hitters off balance, changing speed, location.
And he'll take low for ball 1. Zaziah, 6'2" senior from Grants Pass, Oregon. Transfer from Lane Community College. One pitch, a slider that had some late movement. Zaziah out in front, and he's behind at 1-2.
Yeah, kind of dirty there at the knees.
Zaziah, who popped up to short in his first plate appearance. 1-2 pitch, gonna just reach out and poke it to second base. Bacon has time to gather, makes the throw for the first out.
Yeah, just kind of tapped and rolled out there to the second baseman, and Bacon was able to make the play easily.
Brings up Zack Spradlin, who popped out to the catcher in the first pitch that he saw in the second inning. On a really nice play by Moraney. And a slider that, again, just that late movement. Spradlin showed bunt, brought it back. It takes ball 1.
Yeah, good decision there. That pitch was up. Wouldn't have been able to do much with it. Probably foul it back on the bunt attempt.
1-0 to Spradlin. Outside. Oh, it's going to be called a strike. Fastball catches the outside part of the plate, 1-1. Definitely not emphatic when he makes that strike signal. 1-1 pitch. Breaking ball. Breaks too early. It's 2-1.
Just loosening the arm.
Spradlin hitting .313. It's a couple home runs, 19 runs batted in. 2-1 to Spradlin. Almost hits him and ends up fouling it off the inside of the bat. And luckily didn't catch him on the hands, but it's 2-2.
Little self-defense there.
One down, bottom of the fourth. OU at the plate. 2-2 to Spradlin. He's going to lift this one to right. That one's tailing away from the center fielder. It'll drop for a base hit. Spradlin going to turn for second. The throw is not in time as Spradlin turns on the Jets and gets what for most people would be a stand-up single, and he turns it into a sliding double.
Yeah, really good job there. I mean, never broke stride. Had the ball in front of him the entire time. You know, ran hard all the way from the box and never broke stride at first, and knew he was going to get a double or get thrown out.
Riggs Coffee had asked for a different ball there. He's not going to get it. So Weissner, who's reached base twice, walk and a single, came around to score in both instances. We'll take fastball for a strike on that left side. He goes behind at 0-1. 0-1 count to Jonah Weissner. With Spradlin standing at second with one down in the fourth. 0-1 delivery. Weissner's going to pop it up, but it is going to get out of play. And it's 0-2.
I feel like the wind may be blowing as hard now as it has all day.
And it's blowing straight out to left now. It's almost right down the line in left field.
Bad day to be a flag.
0-2 count to Weissner. And time called. The ball's 2 strikes, 1 down, bottom of the fourth. OU up 5-0, threatening again. Time called again. Oh, 2 pitch outside, 1-2 to Jonah. One thing we don't have to worry about now without the dirt is all the stoppages that whenever that wind does whip around, you grit your teeth and save it for a snack.
Exactly. Take some home as a souvenir.
1-2 pitch to Weissner, and again, big swing, but fouls it back out of play.
Come home from the ballpark now, our significant others question what we've been doing. Used to come home red or different shades of tan.
One ball, 2 strikes to Jonah Weissner. And they're going to try and run Spradlin back to second. He gets back in time. Coffee stepped off and one ball and 2 strikes. Jonah Weissner takes fastball outside 2-2.
One thing that I've liked what I've seen with Weissner from this year has been his ability to hit the ball, to pull it or to take the pitch and go to left field. Uses all fields.
2-2 pitch, breaking ball that stays high. It goes full. He's worked back from 1-2. Three-two count. Spradlin standing at second with 1 down. Weissner at the plate. 3-2 delivery. This one's hit hard to right. That ball is driven back to the wall, off the scoreboard, and a 2-run shot for Jonah Weissner as Ottawa goes up 7-0.
Yeah, that ball was on the inside corner, and Weissner was able to turn on it. And no doubt about it, no wind aid on that as the ball hit well up the scoreboard in right center field.
I think off the M in Alumni Park up there.
Yes.
Need him to hit the bottom half of the second inning, maybe knock the light back in.
Yes.
That's really what we need. That's it, 7-0 OU. And Tyler Farnham to the plate with the bases empty after the 2-run home run from Jonah Weissner. Jonah hits his 12th home run of the year. He is second on this team in homers as he trails Holland Bone with 18.
That'll send the Avila bullpen scrambling again.
1-0 pitch outside at 2-0. Farnham with a pair of RBI singles. Hasn't enjoyed being on the base pass. He's been thrown out on a getting back to first base and then trying to take seconds. 2-0 pitch, shows bunt, brings it back, 3-0. Our umpire's still struggling after taking that foul ball off the foot in the second inning. You'd rather that happen later in the game.
Yes.
It's a warm day. It's not like it was Friday. So 3-0 pitch, outside, ball 4. So a 4-pitch walk delivered to Tyler Farnham.
Looks like number 38, Dominic Davies, is warming up the right-hander.
I think he might get the call here, Matt. they're going to have, well, they're having a meeting at the mound with Mulroney, and now comes Sumi. Now they will get the first official mound visit of the game. And it looks like Davies is going to get the call. So that is, as we wait to see. Now they will make the signal. Oh, they started to run in.
Yeah.
Oh, nope.
Nope.
Okay, so we're just going to go with what we got.
Truly just a mound visit.
Okay. He pointed at him. Definitely saw the signal.
And then waved him off.
So it's going to be Bone to face Coffee after all. Saw the pitching coach down there.
Kind of reminded me like if you've been on a plane coming in for a landing and get waved off, you full throttle and back up to circle.
So it will be Bone, who struck out in the second inning, has walked and scored a run in the first. First pitch to Bone, breaking ball for a strike. Barnum at first, reaching on the walk. Oh, one pitch to Bone, almost hits him. Count at 1-1.
Bone just casually stands there as if it's no big deal.
One delivery is high. 2-1. Bone lays off of that. That's the pitch he struck out on back in the second inning. I feel like you can see something on the outer part of the plate here.
Right.
He wants to try and go the other way. 2 balls, 1 strike. 2 Bone and a breaking ball, chopped to third, just foul. That one looked like it started in play and just creeped behind the bag.
Yep, just curled into foul territory there. Looked like Bone was out in front of that pitch a little bit.
2-2 count. Braves have scored 2 in the inning off the 2-run home run from Jonah Weissner. 2-2 pitch, low for ball 3. Three balls, 2 strikes to Bone. Braves lead 7-0 in the bottom of the 4th. 3-2 delivery, runner going. Bone's going to strike out. Throw down to second is low. As Farnham does get to second base, but Bone strikes out for the second time today.
Yeah, just swung over the breaking ball.
That'll bring to the plate Connor Jeffers, who is 0 for 2. Two down in the bottom of the 4th for the Braves. Runner is at second, Tyler Farnham. And Jeffers takes a fastball and swings over the top of it for strike 1.
Big swing by Jeffers, looking to get it off the bus.
Trying to get out a little frustration, I think, right now.
Yes.
He's had a tough couple weeks at the plate, trying to get it all back with 1 swing. Right now, all they need is a single to bring in the run, and he's going to take a slider for a strike, 0-2. No, he's got plenty of power. There's no doubt about that.
Right.
We've seen a couple really well-hit balls this year. 0-2 count, 2 down. Credit to Coffee after the mound visit. Little strikeout Bone and ahead in the count right now on Jeffers 0-2. And just misses. Strike three as Coffee 3 or 4 steps off the mound heading to the dugout. And it looked pretty good from where I was at.
Yeah, it was.
It's one that's been a strike 3 call a couple times so far.
It really is. Jeffers lives to see another pitch, though.
1-2 the count to Connor Jeffers. Pitch from Coffee, breaking ball that Jeffers lays off of. He started to offer at it. Count evens at 2-2.
Yeah, Coffee started that breaking pitch on the outer half of the plate, and it just tailed away, trying to get Jeffers to chase.
Two to Jeffers, low and well outside. Count goes full. Nicholas Sizemore on deck. Three balls and 2 strikes, 2 down. Delivery from Coffee. This one's going to be popped up out to left field. Alvarez trying to track it and does make the catch to end the inning. But Ottawa gets the 2-run homer from Jonah Weissner, and the lead is up to 7-0 in favor of the Braves. You're listening to Ottawa Baseball on KOFO.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
Now at T-Mobile, you can get the incredible iPhone 13 on us on the network with more 5G bars in more places.
This is the year, Amelia. The year I become a famous influencer.
Oh, yeah? Why's that?
I just got the new iPhone 13 at T-Mobile. It has the most advanced dual camera ever on an iPhone, so my videos and photos are gonna look amazing. And check it out, I have 5G, even out here.
Whoa.
I'll be able to post tons of content. Us influencers gotta stay fresh, you know?
Nice. So, where are you gonna learn to sing or dance or something?
Better. Yodeling. Ooh, let's hike up that hill and do a live stream. Yodeling.
I'm good, thanks.
Head into T-Mobile today, because when you switch, you can get the new iPhone 13 on us on every plan with eligible trade-in. All on T-Mobile's 5G network, with more 5G bars in more places.
Phone via 24 monthly bill credits with qualifying new line plus tax for well-qualified customers. Contact us before canceling service to continue remaining bill credits or credit stop and balance on a required finance agreement is due. T-Mobile is America's largest 5G network. Details at T-Mobile.com.
Braves will have a new pitcher in the game. It's going to be Austin Warfel, as Warfel, the 6'1" senior from Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. Transfer from Eastern Oklahoma State. Let's see where's number 13 is Perez. Went 4 innings. Did not give up any runs. And it will be Warfel who will take over in the 5th. Warfel, 12 appearances, 3-1 on the year. Does have a couple saves, as this is just his 13th appearance. 25.2 innings pitched, 30 strikeouts to 4 walks, and a 10.52 strikeouts per 9.
Had a quick delay here. Johnson's hat blew into left field.
And a first pitch fastball to Bacon in there for a swinging strike.
A couple quick scores. York at Bethany. York leads 12-0. Top of the 3rd.
Hit to center field is Farnham going to call everyone off, makes the grab.
So sorry, York over Bethany in the 3rd, 12-0.
Takes us to the top of the Avila lineup here at the top of the 5th with Linson and 1 down.
Oklahoma Wesleyan at Friends, 0-0, top of the 2nd.
And we know the wind is already bad down there, as Ottawa's men's and women's golf team had their games or their round canceled today due to high winds, and wish they would have done a few of those when I played. 2 balls and no strikes to Linson. 2-0 delivery. This one's lifted hard, but out of play. High foul ball that Chasing from that left field was Jeffers, but it does go out of play. The count at 2-1.
Tennessee Wesleyan leads Georgia Gwinnett.
It's a big matchup this week. Two-one pitch, fastball high, 3-1 from Warfel. He's got his cleat stuck in the turf. That was almost a scary moment right there. 3-1 from Warfel. Breaking ball misses for ball 4. A one-out walk to Linson.
Top of the 6th, Tabor 3, McPherson 5.
Which Tabor blew out McPherson a couple weeks ago in Hillsboro. So that is the final of their 3-game set this year, so they won't see each other again. I believe both teams still have to play Friends if my research is correct. Breaking ball to Willis, who's out in front for strike 1 by Warfel.
I believe you're correct.
Ottawa has Bethany, Tabor, and Sterling left. 9 games remaining after this one. 0-1 pitch is low. Sizemore nicely slides over and keeps that one in front of him. Willis a single in the first inning. Struck out in the third. One to Lentz, or make that to Willis, and he just gets a piece of it, and it's back to the netting. 1-2. That is a game Oklahoma Wesleyan needs to win today to, as you mentioned, stay in the hunt. But how about Friends? I mean, a team that kind of been a dark horse, has missed the KCAC tournament last year as it's fouled off the end of the bat by Willis, but has everything to play in front of them. If you look at who they have to finish the year, we know how important the 1 and 2 seed are going into the KCAC tournament this year.
It's really kind of 2 groups right now.
1-2 breaking ball misses low from Warfel. 2-2.
Ottawa, McPherson, Tabor, Friends, all grouped to 2 games separating them all. And then a 6-game break back to the 5th place team. But as you mentioned, still 9 or 10 games for most teams left. Lots can change.
2-2 pitch, just getting a piece is Willis as it comes back to the netting. If Warfel tries to go back to the slider here with count at 2-2. Maybe get Willis to chase like he did on the first pitch. Wynn now working back straight towards center field. 2-2 pitch, breaking ball. Willis started to go, but stays away from it, and the count is full. Top of the 5th inning here at Alumni Park in Ottawa. Braves lead 7-0. Runner at first for the Eagles. 3-2 pitch hit hard to left. Ranging to his left is Jeffers, but it'll bounce in front of him. Able to keep the runner at second base. Good throw from Jeffers. But runners at first and second for the Eagles with 1 out.
Yeah, that ball was up in the zone, and good piece of hitting right there by Willis.
Willis now owns 2 of the 4 hits for the Eagles on the afternoon. Linson at second, Willis at first for Avila. Swinging strike on a slider from Reams, who in the scorebook still 0 for 0.
0 for 0.
Fielder's choice and a walk. Is that correct?
Yes.
Official score.
Yes.
Scorebook holder. Another breaking ball. This one misses a little low and outside. 1-1. We know for sure the wind isn't going to calm down as the game goes on. As we are looking at some major severe weather this evening. 1-1 pitch. This one running back to the right side. That's going to be a base hit, potentially scoring. It is not going to send the runner from third. Eckstein's throw cut off by Bone. Bases loaded down with 1 out for the Eagles.
Yeah, just ball kind of slapped into the right side and pushed it past Bone just out of his outstretched arms in the right field. I was a little surprised they didn't try to score, but when you're down 7 at this point in the game,
not looking to trade outs.
Not looking to trade outs for sure.
And Bailey's had 2 well-hit balls in his 2 plate appearances as he swings in front of a fastball for strike 1, had a sharp ground ball to third to Zazaya, and then had a single in the 3rd inning. A chance to pick up some RBIs here with the bases loaded and 1 out. 0-1. This one swinging strike on a fastball again from Warfel. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 down. Top of the 5th. Bases loaded for Avila. It's their first runner at third base of the game. Fastball misses outside from Warfel. It's 1-2.
Eagles looking to push, run across here.
1-2 pitch, breaking ball, swinging strike 3 as that slider hung. And Bailey out in front in the strikeout for Austin Warfel. Brings to the plate Alvarez, who's 0 for 2. The left fielder. Do not envy outfielders today. It's been tough. Breaking ball in there for a strike to Alvarez. 0-1.
Left-hander Jeremy Husbands up in the Braves bullpen, casually warming up.
0-1 from Warfel. Can't get that cutter to work back in the outer part of the plate. It's 1-1. Base is still loaded for the Eagles. 2 down. Top of the 5th. 1-1 from Warfel's high. 2-1. Alvarez does have 2 home runs, 24 RBI. Heading the count at 2-1. Warfel working out of the windup. Breaking ball. Did he go around? We'll see if Ottawa checks. Nope, did not. So he is in a great spot here ahead at 3-1. This game could change pretty quickly with 1 swing of the bat.
Absolutely.
3-1 from Warfel, low for ball 4, and Avila is on the scoreboard.
Yeah, just a tough, good battle right there from Alvarez to work the bases loaded walk. Fouled off a couple good pitches, took a couple pitches that were close. That'll get Moraney to the plate.
Moraney with a couple ground outs as he is 0 for 2. Willis standing at third, Reams at second. They're going to throw down to first to try and get Alvarez, but gets back in time on the first pitch strike to Moraney.
A little bit of a risk-reward play there, trying to catch the runner napping, not being held on by Bone.
0-1. Fastball just misses at the belt. 1-1. Willis at third, Reams at second, Alvarez at first. Avila's already scored 1 in the inning. Trying to add more, trailing 7-1. 1-1 from Warfel. Fastball does get in there on the swinging strike. It's 1-2.
And Moraney was looking to put a charge into that with that swing.
Moraney second on the team in home runs with 4. 23 runs batted in. 1-2 pitch. Strike 3 looking. So Avila does score their first of the game, but leave the bases loaded. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Braves up 7-1. You're listening to Ottawa Baseball on KOFO.
Quality Structures is helping you build the rural American dream today. No more some days. Whether you're wanting a garage for your toys, a riding arena for your horses, or storage for your equipment, Quality Structures is there. Visit Quality Structures in Richmond or online at qualitystructures.com.
This is a hideaway storm shelter. Get yours at Trindle Lumber, 1516 South Main in Ottawa.
Do you want the best for your car? Then fill up with premium at Circle K. Circle K Premium is our best fuel with double the cleaning detergent, protecting your engine from corrosion and damage so it can work at its best. And that, my friend, increases your mileage for more cha-ching in your pocket. Plus, when you fill up with premium at Circle K, you can save up to 20 cents per gallon. Offer valid Thursdays or Fridays at participating stores. For details, visit CircleK.com. Circle K. How convenient.
Advent Health Ottawa invites you to Walk-In Wednesdays, a weekly hiring event from 10 to noon at 1302 South Main. They're currently looking for RNs, clinical and non-clinical support, and entry-level staff. Visit careers.adventhealth.com/Ottawa for details. Advent Health Ottawa is an equal opportunity employer.
And we're back here as Dominic Davis takes over for the Eagles. The 6-foot sophomore from Kansas City, Missouri, transfer from Frontier Community College, as Brian Coffey goes 4 innings, gives up 8 hits, 7 runs, 6 of them earned, 4 walks, 4 strikeouts in 91 pitches.
If I'm not mistaken, Frontier College was also former OU Brave catcher Zach Gertch was head coach at Frontier. I think he has since moved on maybe to Cloud County, if memory serves me correct.
I think you might be right there.
I think he was at Frontier.
He will face off, Davies will face off against Sizemore to begin the bottom of the 5th inning for OU. Davies a right-hander, 0-1 pitch. Sizemore shows bunt, pulls it back, still takes a strike. Count evens at 1-1. Davies making his 7th appearance. 0-1 on the year, 7 2/3 innings pitched. 10.57 ERA, 16 strikeouts and 3 walks. 1-1 pitch, breaking ball low, 2-1. Two-one count to Nicholas Sizemore, who has singled twice. 2-1 delivery outside 3-1. It came around to score in the first inning on 3-1 homer from Johnson. (3-1) to Sizemore, and swinging at one, fouls it back to the backstop. Not sure it was a strike.
No,
it's close.
You mentioned earlier about possibility for some severe weather this evening. Encourage all of our listeners in the area, have multiple ways to get alerts and be weather aware.
Stay tuned to KOFO on 1220 or 103.7. We'll get that to you. And Sizemore's going to strike out to begin the 5th inning for OU on a high fastball. KOFO will absolutely have that severe weather coverage. Always worrisome when it's going to be, they're saying 1 or 2 a.m., so you're not going to see it.
Right.
Hopefully it doesn't come to that, as Johnson has reached base twice, hit his 4th home run of the season back in the 1st inning and almost gets hit, able to get out of the way.
Yeah, you never want to see severe weather, but it's nice to know that that you're covered.
1 ball and no strikes. And Johnson takes a fastball for a strike, 1-1. 7-1 the lead for OU in the bottom of the 5th. Braves scored 4 in the 1st, 1 in the 2nd, and 2 in the 4th. 1-1 pitch, low. Count to 2-1, and some discussion is Mulraney's going to go talk to Davies.
Might have been crossed up there.
You look down this roster for Avila, pretty young squad overall. Don't have a ton of upperclassmen, at least that are on the field right now. You have Moraney, who's a junior, and then Reams, who's a junior. Everyone else is Linson at first as a senior, but overall pretty young group. 2-1 delivery outside, 3-1.
Yeah, and as we all know, the KCAC's a tough conference, and so these young guys cutting their teeth against some quality competition for Avila.
3-1 delivery to Johnson. It's fouled. Is it going to stay in play? Yes, it is. That tracking back, Moraney makes the grab. I think that ball was over the top of us when it was hit, and it blew back all the way in play to Moraney for the out.
Yeah, really circled that pitch, or that pop-up. A gusting wind, and always difficult backspin.
Brings up Eckstein. Gabe, who reached on an error in the first and grounded in a double play in the third. So he gets the start in right field. All of that's severe weather starting out in Colorado right now, making its way across the state.
Looks like a blizzard conditions up in Bismarck, North Dakota today. No thanks. No thanks.
2-0 pitch and a changeup that has Eckstein out in front, 2-1. Davies trying to work the minimum here. This would be the first inning for either team or first half inning that either team has been able to work the minimum. He can find a way to get Eckstein. Two-one pitch to Gabe, swinging strike, 2-2. Avila with one of the most unique stadiums you'll find at the Z.
Yes. You can literally change your outfield configuration any way you want it.
Fastball low and the count full at 3-2. One of those places you could practice all your teams at one time if you wanted to, at least your outdoor sports, all in the same area.
Right. Tough on foul ball parking for baseball.
The 3-2 pitch, breaking ball. Eckstein's going to strike out looking to end the inning as Ottawa goes 3 up, 3 down in the bottom of the 5th. We'll go to the top of the 6th inning. Braves 7, Eagles 1 here in Ottawa. You're listening to Braves Baseball on KOFO.
Folks, call me a people pleaser, but I can't help that the KFC 8-piece tenders meal gives the people what they want. It's got all the KFC classics, 4 buttery biscuits, 2 heaping sides, mac and cheese and crispy fries perhaps, and 8 scrumptious KFC tenders. Enough to please everybody, people. Feed the whole family with the KFC 8-piece tenders meal. Order ahead on the KFC app. It's finger-licking good. Prices and participation may vary. Online ordering available at participating locations.
DQ presents. Picture this. You stand before the awe-inspiring new signature stack burger menu at DQ and your mouth wonders, where have you been all my life? That's 5 taste bud tempting cheeseburgers with 100% real seasoned beef. You peek at the loaded A1 stack burger with 2 premium sauces. Then the flamethrower stack burger with tongue-tingling jalapeno bacon. Then you realize moments like these are exactly why we have the DQ signature stack burger menu. DQ. Happy tastes good. Get it delivered at DQ.com.
Leading it off for the Eagles is Leslie. J.D. Leslie. 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Just recently struck out in the 5th, looking to end the inning. So it's going to be hit softly out to left. It's going to drop in front of Jeffers.
Ball sounded like it was hit right off the end of the bat.
And a leadoff single for Avila. Paul just said Leslie struck out to finish the 5th inning. That was Moraney. Brings up Culp. Will be followed by Bacon. Eagles have found a little something offensively. Last inning and a half as Warfel throws strike 1. And anyone that's watched Austin Warfel over the years, you're going to get some things to hit. At least you can catch up to the fastball.
Very true. hard-throwing right-hander.
This one's hit to third. Oh, and Zaya able to keep it in front of him. He's going to make the throw. Is it in time? Yes. Had to throw it into the wind. And Bone able to go down and get the first out of the inning. Leslie does move to second, as that one was crushed down the line. And Zaya again gets another putout.
Yeah, tough play there. Ball kind of off the heel of his glove, kicked away. But he stuck with it and got the out.
And that is going to do it for Austin Warfel. That's the last batter he will see. So he is responsible for Leslie at second. And the Braves will make a pitching change here in the top of the sixth with a runner at first and one out. You're listening to Braves Baseball on KOFO.
Welcome back to the quickest podcast ever, brought to you by Kohl's.
Today's topic, Easter style.
I love when everyone's dressed in their Easter best.
Then you need to check out the deals at Kohl's. I got 25% off the perfect floral dress, a new shirt for my husband for only $34.99, and got 25% off outfits the kids are gonna look adorable in.
Cue the family photo op.
Exactly. Did I mention you can also get an extra 30, 20, or 15% off with your Kohl's card and earn Kohl's cash?
Looks like some bunny hunted down the savings.
Select styles, 30, 20, or 15% offer ends April 16th. Some exclusions apply. See store or Kohl's.com for details.
Hi, this is Joe Cordell with the law firm Cordell & Cordell. When the prospect of divorce becomes a reality, you need a partner that you can count on. If you're a man in this situation, consider contacting Cordell & Cordell. We've helped men navigate complex legal matters for 30 years.
Contact Cordell & Cordell to schedule an appointment with one of our firm's St. Louis area attorneys. 600 Kelwood Parkway, Suite 310, Chesterfield, Missouri 63017. Online at CordellCordell.com. The choice of a lawyer is an important decision and should not be based solely upon advertisements.
Austin Warfel throws 37 pitches, goes an inning and a third, 3 hits, 1 run. As of right now, he is responsible for Leslie down at second base. 2 walks, 2 strikeouts for the senior, and Ottawa will bring in another senior in Jeremy Husband, the 6-foot senior from Kingwood, Texas. Transfer from Northeastern State is Husband, the lefty, as Avila has started to catch a couple barrels here in the inning, as Husband making his 17th appearance, 19 innings pitched, 25 strikeouts to 8 walks, 4.26 ERA. He will face Bacon with 1 down and a runner at second, so he's going to go lefty-lefty, face off against the 9-hole hitter. The time called at the plate. I think Sizemore might have had something under his mask. Delivery from Husband for a strike.
Good way to enter the game there. Come in throwing strikes.
Oh, 1 pitch foul back and out of play. 0-2. Bacon 0 for 2. Flew out to center back in the 5th inning. Top of the 6th here in Ottawa. Braves up 7-1, but the Eagles again with a runner in scoring position. Husband tries the fastball high. It misses. 1-2. One-two pitch from Husband popped up in the infield, and this is going to be called off by Weissner. His Bone was there, Husband was there, but that wind just blowing it right back to Jonah will make the grab.
Good communication there by Weissner to take charge of the infield and get the out. A lot of times you see people look at each other about who's going to make the catch, and the ball bounces, and a lot of shrugging of the shoulders.
Brings up Linson, who is 0 for 1. Has been hit by a pitch and walked. First pitch to Linson, high, 4-1. Husband with the 3/4 sleeve that's pulled up to the elbow. 1-0 delivery from Husband, a breaking ball that misses high again. 2-0.
It's like that pitch just maybe breaking around the plate there.
2 balls, no strikes, 2 down. Top of the 6th, runner at second for Avila. An opportunity for Linson. And he's going to crush this to left. That ball is long gone into the parking lot. And Avila's back into this one as Linson hits his second home run of the season and makes the score 7-3.
Yeah, that ball was a no-doubter. I think it might have cleared the second row of cars and bounced well across the street into the house on the opposite side.
And it's down to a 4-run lead for OU, up 7-3.
That's a point of the game here where you can't just put it on cruise control and expect Avila to go away quietly. They're going to battle and fight back here. As you mentioned earlier, they're scrapping and trying to make the playoffs.
Husband does get the breaking ball in for strike one, and that was the big thing in that at bat. Is Jeremy got behind early and had to leave something over the plate at 2-0 to a very good hitter on this roster. And Linson deposited it into the parking lot in left field. 0-1 pitch, high. The count at 1-1.
That's going to prompt some action in the Braves bullpen. It looks like Jeffers for 19 maybe.
1-1 from Husband, low. 2-1 as he's frustrated right now. Willis is 2 for 3, pair of singles. The 2-1 pitch from Husband, breaking ball for a strike, 2-2.
Now, even though you've given up the home run, limit the damage here, you're still 1 pitch away from getting out of the inning. Deuce is wild.
2-2 pitch, popped up and out of play. Don't lose the notebook all day today, Matt. Thank you.
You are welcome.
So that run from Leslie counts against Warfel. So his line, he finishes with 2 runs, 2 earned, 2 walks, 2 strikeouts. 2-2 count, 2 down. Avila scored 2 in the inning. Trail 7-3, 2-2 delivery to Willis. Hit right back up the middle. And it's going to be caught on the run by Farnham. It just stayed up long enough. But Avila scores 2 more to draw within 4. It's 7-3 OU going to the bottom of the 6th here in Ottawa. You're listening to Braves Baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
DQ presents. Picture this. You stand before the awe-inspiring new signature stack burger menu at DQ and your mouth wonders, where have you been all my life? That's 5 taste bud tempting cheeseburgers with 100% real seasoned beef. You peek at the loaded A1 stack burger with 2 premium sauces. Then the flamethrower stack burger with tongue-tingling jalapeno bacon. Then you realize moments like these are exactly why we have the DQ signature stack burger menu. DQ. Happy tastes good. Get it delivered at DQ.com.
Look, it's heartburn. He's gonna try and ruin our vacation.
Don't worry. I packed Prilosec OTC. 1 pill in the morning prevents excess acid production that can cause frequent heartburn.
Nice. Aloha, heartburn.
Block heartburn from your summer bucket list with Prilosec OTC. It's possible while taking Prilosec OTC. Use as directed for 14 days to treat frequent heartburn, not for immediate relief.
Don't wait until you have heartburn to start Prilosec OTC. Kick your summer off right and look for Prilosec OTC at Walmart or Walmart.com.
Avila gets 2 runs on 2 hits, including that 2-run home run from Linson out to left field. And draws Avila within 4. I have to say they've stolen a little bit of the momentum right now, Matt.
They really have, and you know, they just have been up there grinding out good at bats, and you know, the Braves haven't played with the same level of energy that they did early. And you know, and sometimes that's a challenge in these 9-inning games. You get up early, big, and you tend to want to shut it down and go into cruise control.
Davies back out for a second inning of work as he went just faced 3 hitters in the 5th. Starts against Logan Zazaya, and fastball outside 1-0. Is threw 17 pitches, but was able to get 2 strikeouts. And then a pop up to the catcher. 1-0 to Zazaya is outside 2-0. Zazaya 0 for 2. Around it to second base, back in the 4th. Two-0 pitch inside, ball 3. It's 3-0. And Ottawa's been able to do a lot of their damage with runners on base. It'd be nice to get them on base here. Takes a strike at 3-1, but Ottawa 5 for 10 with runners on and 4 for 6 with runners in scoring position. That's ideal.
Yeah, they've done a really good job there of making Avila pay when they've got runners on.
3-1 pitch is inside for strike 2 as Zazaya thought it was ball 4.
Yeah, pitch definitely ran in. From our angle, we can't tell exactly how far in, but it felt far enough to be a ball.
3-2 pitch just off the end of the bat by Zazaya to stay alive as it goes foul.
Cue shot there.
Three balls and 2 strikes. The leadoff hitter Zazaya in the bottom of the 6th. Braves leading 7-3 over Avila. 3-2 pitch is well outside, swinging at a strike. And Zazaya goes down swinging. It's 3 strikeouts on 4 batters for Davies.
And it doesn't look like Braves hitters are locating the ball out of Davies' hand well right now.
Sophomore out of Kansas City has looked really, really good. Brings up Zack Spradlin. 1 for 2, doubled in his first plate appearance as he takes a fastball for a strike. Came around to score on the 2-run home run from Weissner. 0-1 pitch from Davies. This one's hit to left, but off the end of the bat, not carrying, and Alvarez able to come in and make the catch.
Yeah, just caught it on the end there, and it still had enough carry to get almost to the track, but not high enough to take advantage of the wind to blow out.
Brings up Jonah Weissner. He had a 2-run home run to right field in the 4th. He has reached base safely in all 3 plate appearances this afternoon. A walk, a single, and a home run. He'll take a fastball up and outside, 4-1. Running through the whole gamut of signs there is Davies, and fastball outside 2-0. Haven't really seen much differential in type of pitches from Davies so far, but really has worked that fastball well.
He really has. He's really just fastball and changed location on where it's been located. But
2-0 to Weissner is outside. As soon as I say he's one with the fastball, we get a curveball that misses outside and count at 3-0.
Yeah, misses badly, and that might be why he's been fastball heavy so far. Just may not have quite the feel for the breaking pitch yet.
3-0 pitch, low for ball 4 as Weissner draws his second walk of the game. And the Braves will get Farnham to the plate with 2 down.
You know, again, so far the Braves have been good over the last couple weeks for sure with being able to push runs across with 2 outs. And, you know, it feels like an opportune time here for them to keep that going in a 7-3 game.
Braves would love some insurance there, especially after the bats have kind of gone cold since the 4th inning. Weissner with a good lead over at first base. First pitch to Farnham, low, ball 1.
Yeah, I think if you're the Braves at this point, you want to stay out of slam range so you don't get either tied or beaten. on a grand slam with the amount of wind today.
Farnham 2 for 2, had an RBI single in the first and second inning and then walked in the fourth. Bottom of the sixth here in Ottawa, 2 down. Farnham takes outside again, 2-0. Is this going to be it for Davies? Sumi will come talk to his pitcher. Looks like they have a lefty that's warming up, so maybe just trying to get a little bit of time here for his left-hander.
Yep, maybe just saw something in his delivery that he wants to correct. Maybe just remind him, hey, you got 2 outs. Let's go after this guy. I would be surprised a bit if they would make the change with the lefty to come in and face Bone. But sometimes situations make you make decisions you don't necessarily want to, that you love.
Farnham ahead in the count, 2-0. Weissner standing at first base. .2-0 delivery right down the middle with a changeup. It's 2-1. Those 2 RBIs for Farnham gets him to 21 on the season. Has not left the ballpark this year. 2-1 pitch. Weissner going. The throwdown for Mulroney is going to be in time. So he's going to get Weissner trying to take second base, and that does it for OU in the 6th. Ottawa 7, Avila 3. We go to the 7th inning here at Alumni Park. Listen to Braves baseball on KOFO.
Welcome back to the quickest podcast ever, brought to you by Kohl's.
Today's topic, Easter style.
I love when everyone's dressed in their Easter best.
Then you need to check out the deals at Kohl's. I got 25% off the perfect floral dress, a new shirt for my husband for only $34.99, and got 25% off outfits the kids are gonna look adorable in.
Cue the family photo op.
Exactly. Did I mention you can also get an extra 30, 20, or 15% off with your Kohl's card and earn Kohl's cash?
Looks like some bunny hunted down the savings.
Select styles, 30, 20, or 15% offer ends April 16th. Some exclusions apply. See store or Kohl's.com for details.
All of us at Kansas State Bank thank you for seeing the value of what a hometown bank means to our community. This is Bank President Roger Maxwell, and we've done our best during these most trying times to be here for you and your banking needs. For over 100 years, Kansas State Bank has known the value of the past, the importance of the present, and the innovation of the future. Kansas State Bank, member FDIC.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
Braves will bring in Creed Jeffers, as Jeffers, the 6'2" sophomore from Ramona, California, transferred from the University of Colorado, Colorado Springs. As we look at Jeffers, the righty, on the year, makes his 14th appearance. Record on the year of 4-2, does have a save. He's gone 24 and a third innings. Good to have 17 hits, 8 earned runs, 13 walks, 37 strikeouts, and a 2.96 ERA. He has been one of the most productive relievers on this team. And we'll look at Jeremy Husband's numbers. He goes 2/3 of an inning as he gives us 1 hit, 1 run, 1 earned. No walks, but the 1 home run, which that one of those runs was not earned to him, as he delivers 14 pitches. Wind really whipping around.
In case you needed a reminder.
Yeah. And Jeffers' fastball that's lifted up towards second base. Weissner trying to find it, makes the grab, fighting the sun and the wind. That one goes as a lazy fly ball, but a lot of work there for Weissner to make the grab to retire Reams.
And even though the ball was caught just behind the pitcher's mound, not necessarily a routine pop-up on the infield.
Brings up Bailey, 1 for 2. Singled back in the third. Oh, breaking ball from Jeffers right down the middle. And this is the first time I've seen Creed pitch live this year, Matt. As I saw him pitch against McPherson, where he came in relief. So he gets another fastball by him. It's 0-2, but just seems fully in control.
Yeah.
It was unfortunate that he was saddled with the loss in that extra innings game, but he went 5 innings of relief.
Right.
Gave up no runs until the 10th. Got Ottawa back into that game. 0-2 pitch, strikes him out on a fastball, and 3 pitches and the first strikeout for Connor Jeffers, excuse me. Good Lord. I had it right the first time. I knew I was going to mess it up. But Creed Jeffers gets his first strikeout. 2 down in the top of the 7th for Alvarez.
No relation, the 2 Jeffers.
Yes, you're right. First pitch, fastball for a strike from Jeffers. I'll have to check with a couple of the Ottawa players that have the gun up to our left, checking the speed, because it looks like it's coming in there pretty good from Jeff. Breaking ball from Jeffers right down the pipe. Quickly 0-2. After registering somewhere between 90 and 92.
Yeah, good. See if we can catch their attention here.
They helped us out a lot last week. 0-2 delivery from Jeffers. Popped up in the infield. The play made by Bone. Working towards the pitcher's mound, and 3 up, 3 down for Avila in the top of the 7th inning. Go to the bottom of the 7th here in Ottawa. You're listening to Braves Baseball on KOFO.
Where do you go when you need your ring repaired, sized, or you're missing a stone and you have no idea where to get it fixed? Hi, this is Lindsay Sutton from Sutton's Jewelry, 213 South Main in downtown Ottawa. When it comes to jewelry, we make shopping local even more convenient. We'll make repairs quickly and get your ring back on your finger where it belongs. We'll take the time to help you find the right size stone for your ring and your budget to replace the one you lost. It's all about taking care of you, our customer and friend. You've got it made at Sutton's Jewelry.
Do you know if your AC is ready to beat the heat this summer? You can find out by calling Adamson Brothers today at 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers, maintaining your comfort since 1983.
Learning to work as part of a team is a trait that not only benefits students and athletes now, but can help them as leaders of tomorrow. This is Eric Price, funeral director and owner of Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Homes, proud to sponsor this sports broadcast on KOFO. Visit lamb-roberts.com.
Creed Jeffers able to shut down the Eagles in order, which first time Ottawa's done that today. A good mix of his fastball and then coming in with that breaking ball, but got ahead of all 3 hitters, which has kind of been a problem for Ottawa pitching today.
It really has, and the Ottawa pitchers to that point have been able to limit the damage, but just haven't been as sharp and had clean innings. I'm sure that's something that probably frustrates Coach Gabe Grinder a bit.
Farnham will lead it off for OU, followed by Bone and Connor Jeffers. But Ottawa trying to get some insurance here. They haven't scored since the 2-run homer in the 4th inning from Weissner. Actually only sent 7 batters to the plate in the last 2 innings combined.
Yeah,
after basically batting around in the first 2 innings.
Right.
As Farnham swings at a fastball from Davies low for strike 1. Farnham, who was left in the batter's box as Weissner was thrown out at second base. That was actually the only second time this year Weissner's been thrown out on the base paths. He was 23 of 24 till then. For the 0-1 pitch is low to Farnham, and the count evens at 1-1. One on the way from Davies, low again, and Farnham chases 1-2.
And the Braves hitters have really looked uncomfortable against Davies. I don't know if they're just not picking up the release point.
Ottawa has struck out 6 times this afternoon. Bone standing on deck, 1-2 delivery to Farnham, a breaking ball that was tough to lay off of, but Farnham does a good job of staying away from it. The count evens at 2-2. Bottom of the 7th, Braves leading the Eagles 7-3. It's the final game of their 3-game midweek series this year. This was actually the very first conference game of the year back on March 1st. 2-2 pitches low. We go to 3-2. Played again on March 20th in Kansas City. And then back here today. Braves will have one more midweek conference game next week when they will travel to Leavenworth. They'll take on St. Mary next Tuesday. 3 balls and 2 strikes to Farnham. Pitch from Davies, and just right back. Just gets a piece of it to foul it back to the netting.
Yeah, good swing there to foul it straight back. Just missed it. I think he would, Farnham would say, throw me that pitch again. Davey says, I might oblige.
3-2 pitch, and it is fastball, same spot that Farnham fouls down the third base line. Farnham 2 for 2 with a couple RBI. He scored Jonah Weissner in both the first and second inning. 3-2 pitch is just off the end of the bat and stays alive as it goes foul. Trickles back near the backstop.
Yeah, really, literally just got a piece of the baseball there. Avila has a left-hander up in the bullpen warming up.
Avila 3 runs, 7 hits, 2 errors. Ottawa 7 runs on 8 hits, no errors. 3-2 pitch to Farnham, low for ball 4, so he comes back from down 1-2 to draw the leadoff walk in the 7th. Brings up Holland Bone, who is 0 for 2. Walked in the first and struck out in the second and the fourth, which, to be fair, the one in the fourth was more so to try and get the runner to second base, which he did. Farnham standing on first, Bone at the plate. Pitch delivered is, I believe it was, I don't think they're going to count that as a pitch, correct?
I don't believe so.
He didn't give a signal. The hat fell off of Davies, and umpire didn't give a signal as that pitch was thrown. So I'm going to say that's,
yeah,
I'm just going to throw it again.
Davies' hat ended up in shallow left field.
We'll see that first pitch again. Looked good. It would have been a strike.
It would have been.
Didn't see the umpire put any fingers. That shows the scoreboard 1-0, but I don't think that's correct. So breaking ball to Bone. Still haven't seen anything from the umpire, so I'm going with 1-0, Matt.
I like your thinking. We'll go 1-0. We'll know something after this pitch, I believe.
1 ball and no strikes to Bone. Runner at first is Farnham, who reached on the leadoff walk. They're going to chase Farnham back. It's back in time with that right hand. Is and a medium lead over there at first base.
Just to check on Farnham there. Davey says, I still know you're there.
Bottom of the 7th, 7-3 OU lead, and Bone swings over the top of a fastball. Got it, 1-1. Now, excuse me, he is going to call it a ball. So that pitch from Davies, where he lost his hat, was called the ball. So the count is 2-1. Balls and a strike to Holland Bone. The reigning KCAC Player of the Week. Takes fastball inside for a strike, and the count evens at 2-2. Credit to Avila. They have pitched to Bone all 4 times today.
Yep. They've handled him well.
We get him to strike out a couple times, and he did reach on a walk, but it wasn't an intentional walk. 2-2 pitch, popped up but foul as it gets to the netting.
It really looks like that they're trying to challenge Bone belt high on the inner half of the plate. Try not to let him get his arms extended to drive the ball. The problem is, if you miss out over the plate, the ball is deposited 500 feet away.
You're not exaggerating.
No.
Because he did that last week.
5-14?
5-14. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Pitch to Bone, fastball that's going to be chopped to third, could be 2 for Avila. They'll go to second for 1, to first for 2, and a double play for the Eagles. That goes 5-4-3.
Just kind of out in front of that, rolled over it. And a quick turn there, and he easily converted for 2 outs.
Brings Connor Jeffers to the plate with 2 down in the 7th. Take a breaking ball for a strike as Davies has gotten into a really nice groove. And he's used that breaking ball over the, I guess this is the end of his first run through the lineup. 0-1 to Jeffers, and it's fouled back, and he's behind at 0-2.
Davies hat again on the move.
Jeffers 0 for 3. Did fly out to left field in the 4th.
I think one of his teammates hollered at him, "Do you need some bobby pins?"
Try to keep that hat down as again he'll end up in left field. 0-2 pitch to Jeffers, a breaking ball just off the plate was about knee high, and the count of 1-2. Oh-2 pitch, swinging strike 3 from Jeffers. Ball gets away from Mulroney, but he'll make the throw down to first. That retires Ottawa in order as Jeffers goes down, swinging to end the inning. No runs, no hits, none left on base for OU. As we go to the 8th inning here in Ottawa, Braves up 7-3. You listen to Ottawa Braves baseball on KOFO.
The Ottawa Herald's new owner, Cherry Road Media, is bringing back local news to your local newspaper and want your help. Send news tips or story ideas to news@ottawaherald.com. For advertising, call Erica, 785-577-3935.
Painting? You're going to need some rollers and brushes. Trendle Lumber, 1516 South Main in Ottawa.
Do you want the best for your car? Then fill up with premium at Circle K. Circle K Premium is our best fuel with double the cleaning detergent, protecting your engine from corrosion and damage so it can work at its best. And that, my friend, increases your mileage for more cha-ching in your pocket. Plus, when you fill up with premium at Circle K, you can save up to 20 cents per gallon. Offer valid Thursdays or Fridays at participating stores. For details, visit CircleK.com. Circle K. How convenient.
Next inning. Creed Jeffers starts his 2nd inning of work as Ottawa leads at 7-3. Starting the 8th inning, Mulroney, Leslie, and Colt will come to the plate for the Eagles. After they scored 1 in the 5th, 2 in the 6th, Jeffers came in, faced the minimum. Here we go, 3 up, 3 down.
I know we mentioned it earlier, but again, good crowd here at Alumni Park. Always great to see the locals out, students, faculty, and staff.
First pitch from Jeffers, breaking ball stays a little high to Mulroney, who is 0 for 3, but has had an outstanding game behind the plate. Thrown out a couple OU runners, picked off a runner at first base, made a diving play behind home plate. 0-1 or 1-0 pitch in there for a strike. Counts a 1-1.
Yeah, nice job. Athletic catcher for sure.
1 ball, 1 strike. Delivery foul back, and the count at 1-2.
Avila continues to have some action in their bullpen.
Well, prior to the inning starting, Sumi pointed to the right hand for potentially the next inning. So that fastball high, did he go around? No, and the count evens at 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. Leadoff hitter for Avila in the 8th. This seems like a really important at-bat here for both teams. 2-2 delivery, swinging strike 3 on a fastball that was up near the letters. Jeffers gets his 2nd strikeout and his first to start the 8th.
Yeah, Jeffers has shown good life on that fastball.
He was sitting, Blake Griffin actually here doing the charting for the Braves today, alerting us he's Jeffers sitting around 89 to 91 right now. As he starts with a fastball to Leslie, swinging strike, 0-1. 0-1 delivery, right down the middle, 0-2. Leslie singled in the 6th, came around to score. The cloud's starting to thicken. 0-2 pitch, swinging strike 3. Jeffers in a groove, back-to-back Ks. For Creed Jeffers.
After early offense, it's really turned into the last couple innings pitcher duel here.
Bring Culp to the plate. It was 0 for 2. Breaking ball in there on the inner part of the plate for strike 1 from Creed Jeffers. A 0-1 pitch from Jeffers popped up and foul. And it's 0-2.
Jeffers looking to work a quick inning here, Casey. Efficiency.
0-2 from Jeffers. It's going to be hit right back to him, and he falls to the turf. Can he make the throw? Yes! Bone able to corral it as Jeffers goes to the ground. Runs off with a smile. Athletic play to get Culp at first. He retires. 3 up, 3 down. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Ottawa 7, Avila 3. You're listening to Braves Baseball on KOFO.
My name is Darby Weidel. I'm from Ottawa, Kansas. I'm studying biology and I'm a freshman at Ottawa University. I didn't expect how involved I would feel coming here. It's almost kind of like its own community. I'm very close with my family, like my parents, my brothers, my grandparents, like they're all my big support systems and they can come see my sporting events. Coming here was one of the best decisions I could have made.
The right decision for you is Ottawa University. Find out more by visiting ottawa.edu.
DQ presents. Picture this. You stand before the awe-inspiring new signature stack burger menu at DQ and your mouth wonders, where have you been all my life? That's 5 taste bud tempting cheeseburgers with 100% real seasoned beef. You peek at the loaded A1 stack burger with 2 premium sauces. Then the flamethrower stack burger with tongue-tingling jalapeno bacon. Then you realize moments like these are exactly why we have the DQ signature stack burger menu. DQ. Happy tastes good. Get it delivered at DQ.com.
Pitching change for the Eagles. They'll bring in Kylan Harper, the senior from Lewisburg, 5'7" righty. As we have been told, take a look here. See if we can get that number real quick, Matt. I think I had it wrong. I had 21. What do you have?
23, Holton Miller.
It's Holton Miller, yeah. Appreciate the help from the Avila players on that one. That's what I get for trying to guess on that. So it's going to be Holton Miller at 6'4", I'll say 5'7" is pretty short. 6'4" out of Ozark, Missouri. Freshman pitcher, hard-throwing righty will come in, and credit to Dalton Davies. Holy cow.
Wow. Exactly.
Dominic Davies was lights out this afternoon for them. You know, after Coffey gave up those seven runs, 6 of them earned, Davies comes in and really shut down the Ottawa offense for the last couple innings.
Yeah, no. Good work there for sure. I mean, that's how a player earns more mound time, come out and throw well against a high-powered offense, prove to his coach that he can trust him in a high-leverage situation.
Davies went 3 innings, just threw 48 total pitches, as Miller will face Sizemore, Johnson, and Eckstein, and he starts out with a fastball, 4-1. 1-0 delivery, breaking ball low, 2-0.
Miller, being from Ozark, used to their field, their high school field is really kind of unique, very picturesque.
2-0 to Miller, outside 3-0.
Kind of set down in a little swale and outlined across the entire outfield of nothing but trees and forest that stopped literally right behind the outfield fence.
Not going to get that home run ball back, it sounds like.
Yeah, no, you're not getting it back.
3-0 delivery down the middle to Sizemore. Count at 3-1. Sizemore singled in the first and the third and struck out in the 5th as he is 2 for 3. Came around to score a run in the first.
The downside is tends to be a little swampy when there's water and lots of mosquitoes in the summer.
3-1 pitch outside, ball 4, and a leadoff walk issued to Nicholas Sizemore. Start off the bottom of the 8th. Holton Miller makes his 4th appearance. He's gone 3 innings, ERA at 18. 4 earned runs, 1 strikeout. 4 walks and 1 strikeout. Carson Johnson got this game started quickly in the first inning with a 3-run home run. Braves ended up putting a 4 spot in the bottom of the first inning, and he's going to take breaking ball outside for ball 1. Miller not too worried about Sizemore over at first. 1-0 pitch outside, swinging strike, the throw down in plenty of time. And they're going to say it was catcher or batter interference, I believe, before
the throw.
So it wouldn't have mattered. It was Grant who actually came in to pinch run.
Right.
So Grant came in to pinch run, and it is batter interference. So he is out at second base, and then Johnson's hit on the leg, so he'll head over to first base.
The hit by pitch just came one pitch too late.
1 down in the inning. We're going to have a pitch exchange for the Eagles. Miller will face just 2 batters, and we'll take a break. Bottom of the 8th inning, Braves up 7-3. Avila with a pitching change. They're going to bring in a lefty. You're listening to Braves Baseball on KOFO.
How do you make the most of your land? If you ask the Wrens, who run with us on a John Deere mower, they tell you,
I mow first, then I do all the trimming.
But the Hubbards, who work behind the wheel of a John Deere compact tractor, would say,
if it's something you want, just go after it and try it.
Then there's the Mosers, who may mention from the seat of their John Deere Gator UTV,
you can't be all work and not play.
There are millions of ways to make the most of your land. Learn how to make the most of yours at Deere.com. Nothing runs like a Deere.
Welcome back to the quickest podcast ever, brought to you by Kohl's.
Today's topic, Easter style.
I love when everyone's dressed in their Easter best.
Then you need to check out the deals at Kohl's. I got 25% off the perfect floral dress, a new shirt for my husband for only $34.99, and got 25% off outfits the kids are gonna look adorable in.
Cue the family photo op.
Exactly. Did I mention you can also get an extra 30, 20, or 15% off with your Kohl's card and earn Kohl's cash?
Looks like some bunny hunted down the savings.
Select styles, 30, 20, or 15% offer ends April 16th. Some exclusions apply. See store or Kohl's.com for details.
Welcome back. It's going to be Alex Walton on the mound for the Eagles. The 6-foot lefty out of Tulsa, Oklahoma, transferred from Northern Oklahoma College in Enid. Walton makes his 8th appearance. He is 1-2 on the year. He's gone 8 2/3 innings pitched, 10.38 ERA, 7 strikeouts to 5 walks. For the left-hander, and I think Ottawa's going to have a pinch hitter as well, based off who is currently
in the on deck.
That is going to be Luis De Leon to pinch hit for Gabe Eckstein.
In other scores around the KCAC, the game out in McPherson, Tabor has come back to take the lead 12-5 over McPherson. And with the win over McPherson, that would move Tabor into second place.
Give them their 18th win. They go to 18-5. McPherson would fall to 17-5 if that score line holds. Luis De Leon hitting .275, a home run, 19 runs batted in, and he'll hit against Walton, the lefty. So we go lefty-lefty. Braves going on the pitch. The throw down to second, not going to be in time, as taking second base is Carson Johnson. Also sneaky speed out of him as Johnson on the year picks up his 8th stolen base. Actually, we might have had a pinch runner there that we just didn't see, so might have been trying to get a number.
Yeah.
We're lucky.
Usually we get it signaled to us.
We did not get that. So runner at second for OU with one down, 1 ball and no strikes to Luis De Leon. 1-0 delivery to De Leon in there for a strike from Walton. The count evens at 1-1.
Looks like it might have been Nathan Crum. No, number 11. That doesn't.
Thought it might have been Zach Henry, but usually you can tell he wears the pants a little higher. And
right.
1-1 delivery. A swinging strike is over the top of it is De Leon. He's behind at 1-2. Eagles will have 9, 1, and 2 due up in the 9th. They can work through a clean 8th. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 down. Bottom of the 8th inning, OU leading 7-3 with a runner in scoring position for the first time in 3 innings. 1-2 pitch to De Leon. He's going to strike him out looking for out number 2. And then time called at the plate. So De Leon goes down looking. I wonder if that pitch might have caught Moraney. That's why the umpire walked it back out there.
Yeah.
Maybe caught him into the forearm. Moraney, the old school catcher, doesn't wear any wristbands, doesn't wear a glove.
Nothing.
On his left hand to catch. Used to wear at least the longer wristbands to kind of protect you in case you got the old ricochet off the. Give you a little bit of padding, not much, but enough to think that it's working. Breaking ball hit deep to left field. Zazaya, is it going to get back to the track? No, as Alvarez makes the grab to end the inning. That ball sounded strong off the bat, as Ottawa will look to close it out in the 9th inning, up 7-3. You're listening to Braves Baseball on KOFO.
Royals Baseball is back, and thanks to our Royals Baseball sponsors, including State Farm agent Ryan Dispro, the Gun Guys, the Ottawa Herald, and Sutton's Jewelry, you'll catch the boys in blue home and away this exciting season as it unfolds right on your radio. With pregame, in-game, and postgame sponsorships, your message can be heard in nearly 26 games each month as well. As a KOFO Royals sponsor, call 785-242-1220 or email sales@kofo.com. Be together Royal with KOFO.
If you're a propane customer, make sure your propane system is operating safely by having it inspected by a qualified service technician. If you've run out of propane or had an interruption of service, your propane supplier is required to test your propane system to ensure that it is leak-free and safe. Each family member should know what propane smells like and what to do in the event of a gas leak. Call your propane supplier for additional information. This message brought to you by this station and the Kansas Propane Education and Research Council, Greg Knoll, Executive Director.
Go to the 9th here in Ottawa as Creed Jeffers, who has faced 6 batters in 2 innings, will come back out to close it up for OU. And I believe we're going to get a pinch hitter here for Avila. Yes, we are.
Number 9. Paxton Andrade.
Yeah, Paxton Andrade will be to the plate. He's hitting .279, 4 home runs, 24 runs batted, and he was one I kind of had penciled as a potential starter. So he will pinch hit for Bacon, and he'll take a breaking ball. So 9, 1, and 2 for Avila. Face Creed Jeffers. 0-1 from Creed, a breaking ball in there for a strike again. It's 0-2. So we try and hold down the table.
Jeffers has done a really nice job here over the last couple innings.
0-2 from Creed is jams. That one's lifted to center. Barnum coming on, makes the grab. 4 out, number 1.
Kind of jammed the hitter there. Fastball up and in on his hands. Too close to take, but not good enough to do anything with it.
Back to the top with Linson. So far today, he's had the longest home run out to left field into the parking lot. 2-run shot back into the 6th inning. Takes fastball a little high and inside, 4-1. Linson is 1 for 3. 1-0 pitch from Jeffers, breaking ball that he did go around. He offered at, and it's 1-1. Linson hit by a pitch in the first, grounded out in the third, walked in the fifth, and then the 2-run home run. I guess he is actually 1 for 2. Has reached base a couple times. Breaking ball from Jeffers, catches the outside corner. It's 1-2 to Linson. Willis on deck.
Nice breaking ball right there for sure on the outer half. A lot of good downward bite late.
1-2 pitch, strikes him out looking for out number 2.
Really good pitch sequence there by Jeffers. Fastball in, breaking ball away, then fastball back in on the inside, and just froze him.
Braves 1 out away from picking up win number 32 on the season. It'll be Willis to try and keep it alive for the Eagles. He has a pair of singles and a pair of ground outs, and he'll swing at a fastball. I think that a pair of singles, a strikeout, and a line out to center field. Behind in the count, 0-1. Oh, 0-1 from Jeffers, breaking ball almost catches Willis on the elbow. The count evens at 1-1. One from Jeffers as the breaking ball gets away, 2-1. Two-one pitch, a fastball. Willis behind. It's 2-2. Two on the way, and he's going to strike him out looking to end the game. Creed Jeffers comes in over the final 3 innings and slams the door on the Eagles as Ottawa wins it by a final of 7-3 over the Avila University Eagles. We'll take a break. You've been listening to Ottawa Braves Baseball on KOFO.
Do your relationships keep winding up in the same bad place with breakups, abuse, manipulation, or abandonment? There is a better way. Life Care Center of Ottawa offers hope for breaking old relationship cycles and achieving lasting change. Through a fun weekly group called Birth of a Family, you have the opportunity to engage with mentors who are working through life just like you. Lively discussion guides you toward new perspectives about God's design for you and your family and helps get to the root of damaging lifestyle and relationship choices. Want to get off the merry-go-round? Call Life Care today at 785-242-4500.
The KOFO Sports Guide is the best way for you to follow your favorite high school or Ottawa University teams throughout the year. Football, basketball, soccer, and wrestling, baseball and tennis, track, golf, softball, and more. Pick up your free KOFO Sports Guide at State Farm Insurance Agent Ryan Disbrow, Goppert State Service Bank, Reeve Roofing, and Croucher Abstract and Title. You can also find the KOFO Sports Guide online at KOFO.com.
OU picks up their 20th win in KCAC play. They go to 20-3 and 32-5 on the year as Creed Jeffers comes in. And take a look here who gets the win for OU as we'll try and work through the Presto stats today. Waiting for those final ones to come through. But it was Carson Johnson who got things started early for OU with that 3-run home run back in the bottom of the first inning. Braves would score 4 in the inning as they would get an RBI single as well from Tyler Farnham to go up 4-0 in the second inning. Another RBI single from Tyler Farnham made it 5-0 in the fourth. Jonah Weissner comes through with a 2-run home run at that point, making it 7-0 in favor of OU. But the Eagles able to get 1 in the fifth, 2 in the sixth inning, as they cut it to 7-3. And at that point, Matt, felt like they were starting to get a little bit of momentum. But then Creed Jeffers comes in, goes 3 innings of no-hit ball, 5 strikeouts, just 31 pitches, and slams the door on Avila.
You know, Jeffers was exactly what Ottawa needed at that point in time and really did a great job. I mean, he just attacked the zone, had good stuff, good velocity, and the Avila hitters never really looked comfortable in the plate. Much like the Ottawa hitters didn't look comfortable when Davies was in the game for Avila.
Braves go 7 runs on 8 hits, no errors. For Avila, 3 runs, 7 hits, 2 errors as they go to 17-20 on the season, 8-16 in the KCAC. As we wait to potentially pick up a couple players to come chat with us at the conclusion of this one. That game goes 2 hours and 32 minutes here at Alumni Park. Braves are back on, they'll be back in action Friday as they will travel down to Lindsborg to take on the Bethany College Swedes as a single game 9-inning Friday and then a doubleheader on Saturday. Depending on how results go over the next couple innings there with McPherson and Tabor, could potentially have a 2-game lead, Matt, with 10 to play. And with, you can't look ahead to what's potentially here next Friday and Saturday. Really have to go down to Lindsborg and maybe find a little bit of the bats again, but the pitching, I mean, right now is in such a good spot.
Yeah, no, you're exactly right. And, you can't look ahead in the tough KCAC conference. And as soon as you start looking ahead, you get yourself in a position where you get caught and drop a game or two and then put even more pressure on yourself, and it just spirals out of control.
Well, I thought I saw Carson Johnson and Creed Jeffers heading this way. Here they come. We'll get a headset on one of them real quick with Matt. We'll start with Creed. I'm good with that. Up on in. On a line for Creed, 3 innings pitched, no hits, 5 strikeouts, 31 pitches. And Creed, we were talking about it. After Avila put those 3 runs up over the 5th and 6th inning, felt like maybe the momentum was shifting a little bit. What did you kind of see, out there when you stepped on the mound, and what was kind of working today?
Well, in the pen, I wasn't really feeling very accurate, but the big thing was just Coach Swift. He kind of toned me back in, got me back down in the zone, got me back to focusing on my breathing, which is a big thing for me. So once I got out there, I just focused on that, just keep breathing, and it turned out to be strikes, I guess.
When you're pitching in elements like this where the wind is coming at you at 35, 40 miles an hour, I mean, what's got to be your thought process there? I mean, not often could the wind have an effect on a pitch, but is there anything that's kind of going through your mind when you're dealing with these elements, or are you just kind of locked in?
When the wind's blowing like this, all I'm thinking is I need a haircut. It's bad. No, it's all in my face. It's not a good situation out there for me when it's blowing like this.
Right now, your team currently with up to 31 wins and in a really good spot in conference now, your 20th conference win of the year. Head to Bethany on Friday. What's something that, as you kind of look towards Friday that you think that you might need to work on, or that kind of needs to be the focus going into a road trip for the first time in a couple of weeks?
Honestly, I think once we got up by that 7 spot, we kind of slowed down a little bit. Coach Grinder talked to us about that a little after the game, and I completely agree with that statement. I think we slowed down. I think we got a little comfortable. I think we need to get back to what we did last series and the series before, and just go out there and finish someone when they're primed to be finished.
Well, Creed, we appreciate you joining us. Incredible performance today. Again, 3 innings pitched, no hits, 5 strikeouts, and 31 pitches. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you very much.
All right. We're going to go ahead and bring on Carson Johnson real quick and chat with the freshman, as we'll let him put the headset on, as Carson today gets that 3-run home run back in the 1st inning, and then also reached base another 2 times. Hits his 4th home run of the year. And Carson, coming into this team, that this is a group that finished last year 37-20, makes the run to the regionals. What's kind of been your thought process this year as you really had an opportunity to get in there and get some really good at-bats?
I've kind of just gotten to the point that I want to take full advantage of my opportunities going up to the plate, and whatever Coach Grinder needs or wants kind of goes based off of him and Larinaga, and what Larinaga's been going after us since the fall with just kind of getting on base and grinding out ABs.
Let's talk about that home run back in the 1st inning. Hit that to the deepest part of the ballpark. I'm sure in BP you're feeling that wind gusting up to 40 miles an hour today. Caught that one well. What did you kind of see when you jumped on that pitch?
I kind of just saw a ball in the 13th and a 2 spot, and kind of just wanted to keep it middle as much as I possibly could with what Larinaga talked to me before I went up there. I was just trying to keep it middle and caught a barrel. So,
well, Carson is in 4th home run of the year, now up to, I think we're up to, 31 RBIs on the year. Just coming into this season as a freshman, what has kind of been, your, as you think about, contributions to this team and things like that? I mean, it's just enjoying the ride at this point, and what's kind of I know you mentioned it a little bit in your first comment, but how has it been so far experiencing something like this in your freshman year?
It's been awesome. I love this group of guys. It's really nice coming into a group of guys like this as a freshman, because all they've done is want me to succeed. And so it's been nice, and to have the mindset of, like I said earlier, take advantage of my opportunities. It's kind of just built up, and now I'm here, and I enjoy the heck out of it. So,
well, Carson, it's been fun watching it so far through this year. Excited to see you the rest of the way. And again, thank you for joining us this afternoon.
Thank you.
We'll take one more quick break. We come back. We wrap it up from Alumni Park. Braves win it by a final of 7-3 over the Avila University Eagles as they pick up their 31st win make that their 32nd win of the year and their 20th conference win in KCAC play. You've been listening to Braves Baseball on KOFO.
Have you ever heard the saying, there's no such thing as a free lunch? Well, that's not true for students in Kansas. Free breakfast, too. Every student, every age, every school day. All you have to do is be enrolled at a Kansas school and enjoy eating safe and delicious meals free of charge. Turns out there really are free lunches, because healthy food fuels hungry minds.
Brought to you by the Kansas Department of Education, the USDA, and this station.
Storms. It's okay. Let's talk about how we can stay safe during a storm. The safest place to take shelter from a tornado or a windstorm is in an interior room, on the lowest level of a building, or in a basement or a safe room.
Talk to your child about storm safety today. For more information, visit ksready.gov. A message from the Kansas Division of Emergency Management.
And we're back at Alumni Park as we bring back in Matt Kincaid. Again, Ottawa 7 runs, 8 hits, no errors. Avila 3 runs, 7 hits, 2 errors. As Ottawa does sweep the midweek series with the Eagles on the year. And you said it felt kind of like what most midweek games feel like. Braves jumped out to an early 7-0 lead. Avila able to come back and cut it to 4. But then Creed Jeffers, who gets the win, accredited with the win, 3 innings pitched, no hits, 5 Ks, and he was fantastic.
Yeah, and a lot of times in midweek games, especially if one team gets up big, they kind of put it in cruise control, maybe start peeking ahead for the weekend series that's coming up. And, the Braves bats kind of silent, maybe not quite as productive approaches at the plate as Coach Grinder and staff would like. But Creed Jeffers out of the pen was exactly what the doctor ordered there. 3 strong innings, great velocity, and has proven that he would be a force as the Braves try to make a run here and get position for the postseason.
Leaders today for OU, Jonah Weissner goes 2 for 2 reaching base a total of 4 times. He reached on 2 walks as well, scored 3 runs. As Carson Johnson, a 3-run home run, his 4th of the year. He reached base 3 times. Offensively for OU, as they scored 4 in the first, 1 in the second, 2 in the fourth to score 7 runs on 8 hits. Avila 1 in the 5th, 2 in the 6th, as they do fall on the year to 18-19 and 8-16 in conference play. We did not get a final for that Tabor McPherson game. That one's still going on right now as Tabor is up. If that stands, Ottawa would have a 2-game lead with 10 games to play in the KCAC race, which is going to be tight the whole way. We'll take on a Bethany team this weekend that I've talked to Gabe over the year, and he's been really impressed with that squad. And it's always tough to play in Lindsborg. You're playing on dirt. It's different than some of the other places that you'll play at. As top of the 9th, Tabor leading McPherson 13-6. As Braves will play 3 on the weekend. They'll play 1 on Friday and then 2 on Saturday before they'll come back here, back to Ottawa and get ready for a road trip to Leavenworth next Tuesday, and then they'll start that series with Tabor that following Friday. We will have that call for you in Game 1 against the Tabor Blue Jays, and our coverage, again, the next time we will be in action will be April 20th, as we will have the doubleheader for OU Braves softball. They are 2 games out of first place currently. They will host Kansas Wesleyan on Wednesday, April 20th. Then we'll have that game Friday, April 22nd for baseball. That's senior weekend, starting at 2 p.m. against Tabor. And then our final broadcast Tuesday, April 26th, and doubleheader against Tabor for softball before we get ready for Great Bend the next week in the KCAC tournament, where it looks like as of right now, both teams are going to make it to Great Bend, and that's just so much more fun when you get both groups there, and they both deserve to get there this year.
Yep, no, it's always a great time out there, especially when both teams are there. The baseball guys come and cheer the softball girls on, and then vice versa. The softball ladies come and root on the baseball guys, and it's a fun environment.
We're going to go ahead and wrap it up here from Alumni Park. Final score, Ottawa 7, Avila 3, as the Braves do stay at the top of the KCAC. We want to thank Hamp Janola back in the station along with Larson Johnson for their work in production. As always, thanking Matt Kincaid for his awesome analysis and keeping me grounded as it comes to figuring out this crazy world we call baseball. So, Matt, thanks again for your help today as Ottawa wins it 7-3. You've been listening to Ottawa Braves Baseball on KOFO.
We hope you enjoyed this broadcast of Ottawa University Braves Baseball on KOFO. Brought to you by Quality Structures, Dingle & Son Mortuary, Sutton's Jewelry, Advent Health Ottawa, and by Ottawa University, Kansas State Bank, Ottawa Recreation Commission, Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Home. OU Braves Baseball on KOFO is also brought to you by Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, CarStar, the Ottawa Herald, and Arvest Bank. For more information about our next OU Braves sports broadcast, visit the KOFO sports page at KOFO.com and listen Monday through Saturday for the KOFO sports calendar. This has been an exclusive presentation from your sports source for East Central Kansas, KOFO.
The Nets looking to punch their ticket to the NBA playoffs. Hey everyone, Michelle Franzen reporting on sports. First night of the NBA play-in tournament tonight. The Nets in action in Brooklyn hosting the Cavaliers. Nets head coach Steve Nash says his group is ready to go.
I think we're all excited, we're still getting to know this group. So it's there's confidence in there, but there's also just excitement to try to continue to grow and build and compete.
The Nets' practice facility in Industry City, just blocks west of the 36th Street subway station where today's mass shooting occurred. Kevin Durant spoke to the media after this morning's practice.
I hate violence. I hate senseless violence. And hopefully we can figure out, the details and get everybody to safety and get everybody the help that they need. But it's a tough situation right now.
Guard Seth Curry, who sat out the final game of the Nets' regular season, officially listed as day-to-day, says he's ready to go. Tip-off at Barclays Center, 7 p.m. In tonight's second NBA game, the Minnesota Timberwolves are at home to face the Los Angeles Clippers. That game for the West's 7th seed. Timberwolves head coach Chris Finch saying his team has had their eyes on the playoffs all season.
Got a big week ahead of us. Got a chance to get into the playoffs, which is no one would have predicted at the start of the season, really, except for our guys in the locker room. They talked about it on day one, so credit to them.
The winner goes on to face the second seed Memphis Grizzlies. The loser would match up against the victor of tomorrow's San Antonio Spurs versus New Orleans Pelicans game. Hockey this evening, the Pittsburgh Penguins would guarantee themselves a spot in the postseason with a regulation win over the New York Islanders. The Padres, who have won their last 4 on the road in San Francisco tonight, they'll try to extend their streak. San Diego lifted over the Giants last night on a Jurickson Profar running catch. Michelle Franzen, ABC Sports.
Let's see, if something costs less, but people are happier with it, that sounds like something to look into, and that's MediShare. Maybe you've heard switching to MediShare to pay for health care can save the typical family $500 a month, and that's huge, but it's also true that people are way more satisfied after making the switch, too. The customer satisfaction rate for MediShare is double that of the typical health insurance plan. Double. MediShare works. It's been around for more than a quarter century, and members have shared more than $3 billion of each other's bills. People love having telehealth and a huge nationwide PPO network. So, yeah, you can save a ton and like it better. Imagine being happy with how you're taking care of your health care. So if you're self-employed or part of the gig economy, or you just want a plan you're happy with, you can call right now and get a price within 2 minutes. A very, very smart use of 2 minutes. Here's the number you need. 877-26-BIBLE. That's 877-26-BIBLE. 877-26-BIBLE.
Here's your exclusive KOFO Weather Center forecast.
We can't tune a guitar, but we can tune up your car. James Automotive, 1st and Main in downtown Ottawa.
Call and schedule an appointment today. 785-242-3376.
A wind advisory is in effect until 1 tomorrow morning for Franklin, Anderson, Douglas, Osage, Miami, and Lynn counties in the KOFO listening area. Burn bans are in effect for Anderson, Douglas, Miami, and Lynn counties in the KOFO listening area. Tonight, an 80% chance of rain and thunderstorms. Overcast, the low 47. Tomorrow, 30% chance of rain and thunderstorms, mainly before 7 in the morning. Partly sunny, the high 56. It's 81 in Osawatomie, 83 in Melbourne. At the Ottawa Municipal Airport, winds out of the south at 33, gusting at 45, humidity at 58%, barometer at 29.45 and dropping. And in Ottawa, it's mostly sunny and 81. At 1220 and 103.7 FM, KOFO.
Experience the Oakstar Bank difference. Stop by our new location in South Ottawa, meet our team members, and learn how our products can help you. Oakstar Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Now at T-Mobile, you can get the incredible iPhone 13 on us on the network with more 5G bars in more places.
This is the year, Amelia. The year I become a famous influencer.
Oh, yeah? Why's that?
I just got the new iPhone 13 at T-Mobile. It has the most advanced dual camera ever on an iPhone, so my videos and photos are gonna look amazing. And check it out, I have 5G, even out here.
Whoa.
I'll be able to post tons of content. Plus, influencers gotta stay fresh, you know?
Nice. So, were you gonna learn to sing or dance or something?
Better. Yodeling. Ooh, let's hike up that hill and do a live stream. Yodeling.
I'm good, thanks.
Head into T-Mobile today, because when you switch, you can get the new iPhone 13 on us on every plan with eligible trade-in. All on T-Mobile's 5G network, with more 5G bars in more places.
Phone via 24 monthly bill credits with qualifying new line plus tax for well-qualified customers. Contact us before canceling service to continue remaining bill credits or credit stop.